Warning, warning. The next 3 hours requires an open mind. It's Sunday night. It's 7 o'clock. And the Human Zoo is now open. Call 01243 55 60 60. Skype play.radio.uk. Email studio@playradiouk.com. Conference on 0208 123 1088. Watch and listen at NTTBS.com. But be warned, this is a live community dedicated to discussing topics and taboos in a frank and open manner. So, if you're easily offended by an open-minded mass debate, then this show is not for you. And now, it's Not the Tommy Boyd Show with Matt and Stu, only on PlayTwoUK. Beware, boring calls will be buzzed off.
Oh, sorry.
It's our new intro track for tonight.
I feel very X-Files.
Huh?
I feel very X-Files
Good,
listening
isn't
to
it?
this.
Do you know what it is?
On microphone, hello.
You know what it is?
Brain not functioning on all cylinders, I'm afraid.
It's a great tune.
It is, isn't it?
It's just gone 7. Welcome to the show, not the Tommy Boyd Show. It's just me and Matt tonight. Before we start, let's just say very plain and simply that due to some creative differences this week, Arron will not be appearing on the show tonight. However, that doesn't mean to say he won't be back next week. We'll just have to wait and see. So,
Joe's on holiday.
and Joe's on holiday, so it's just me and you.
Yeah.
And everybody listening.
And everybody listening, we've got no band.
No band tonight. No
deadlines?
They didn't get back to you quick enough. We could do the deadlines. I can pull those up pretty quickly, I think. So we can just knock those out and see where we get with that. Otherwise, it's pretty much over to you guys tonight. 01243 55 60 60 is the phone number if you want to get through. Or you can get us on Skype at play.radio.uk. There's a chat room there. If you click on the link, you can also email us, studio@playradiouk.com. Have I missed anything?
Why am I not on the camera?
That's pretty clever, that.
That's spooky, that is, isn't it?
That is quite spooky in the fact that the camera's not showing you on the image. I
am here.
Can you wave your arms around or something like that? The thing is, your computer's there. I can see it.
Yeah. everything but me is here.
You haven't died or something this week and haven't told us.
Well, if I have, no one told me.
Yeah, zombified. That is incredibly freaky that the camera on the screen there is not showing you sitting there and yet everything else is there.
That is strange.
We'll
Let's stop it and start it again.
Maybe somebody can tell us whether or not they can actually see you on the camera too.
That's right, that would be good, yes.
Yeah, 01243 55 60 60. Yes, we have got a topic which we'll announce later on.
Yeah.
How's your week been, mate? All right.
It's been alright, yeah. It's been busy, you know. A lot to do.
Yeah.
Apparently Camera 2's not connecting.
Is it not?
No.
Oh, well, you've hosed it then. You have to stop it and restart it. Yeah, so I was telling Matt earlier on, disappointing Matt greatly, that Matt spent £700 to go to Silverstone to meet his idol Lewis Hamilton. There we go. And I didn't, and still met Lewis Hamilton on Monday.
Yes, cost you 25 quid.
Cost me 25 quid, yeah. It was pretty good going, that.
Yeah, why? How does that work?
Yeah.
Why is that? I was even next to bloody Pitts.
And you still didn't meet him? No, and I had a random chance meeting in Farnborough. Been watching the air show this week. It's been incredibly good the last couple of days. The public show was on yesterday and today in Farnborough. And you've never seen something quite as awesome. Maybe I'll show you the photos later on my on my phone. You've never seen anything quite as awesome as that A380 Super Jumbo.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It can actually land and take off at Farnborough. It's got a big enough runway for it, which has quite surprised me, right? But to watch this thing take off and land is unsmegging believable.
Really?
It is a huge, huge plane.
It's like flying the Titanic, isn't it?
And then it lumbers over your head. Now, I tell you, it was that low where my house is, okay, is about, in a straight line from the airfield, 300 metres, 400 metres from the side of the airfield, right? Now, this thing takes off. It looks wonderful and graceful as it carries up, banks to the right, comes round the back of the house, and then flies over the garden.
Wow.
Right? I can feel the heat from the engines that are being generated.
Really?
In the fact that it's so big, and the engines are so powerful that.
Jeez.
On the telephone, hello.
Turn the bloody camera back off, please.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I guess that was it.
That was
that one then. 01243 55 60 60. So anyway, so it lumbers across above my head at about maybe a couple of 100 feet, and it really does look like it's lumbering really, really slowly. Like crawling along above your head. And then it does this, it gets a bit of speed up, and it does the old fly past. And then it does this thing where it's called, what do they call it? The slow fly past, they were calling it, because they had the commentary on Farnborough radio, right?
Yeah.
So what it does is it gets up to an angle like that, right? I don't know if you see it on the camera, at about 45 degrees. Whacks on full power on the engines, right? And then literally just crawls past the airfield. And I mean crawls past the airfield at like no mile an hour, virtually.
Really?
As it goes like that. And then it just levels off and flies off again. Unbelievable.
Wow.
It was brilliant.
Does it list lazily to the left?
Yeah. That and the Vulcan. Have you ever seen a Vulcan as well?
I have, yeah.
Did you see that? The first time it's taken off in 25 years was yesterday. Beautiful aircraft. Beautiful. Yeah. And then the F-16 fighters. And the F-18s. The F-18 does this thing called the square loop. So it flies along, like parallel with the runway, right? And then literally 90-degree turn, straight up. And then literally 90-degree turn, upside down, flies back on. 90-degree turn, back down again. A 90-degree turn along the ground again. Unbelievable. I tell you, some of the things they can do that. And the Eurofighter, I thought when the Eurofighter went over, I thought it was going to blow my windows out. That plane is so friggin' loud. It was literally even the glasses in the kitchen cabinet started going as it flew past. I was like, holy cow!
Independence Day.
The cats went running. The cats haven't liked it. They've gone hiding under the sofa the last couple of days. Yeah, it's been loud. So it's very good. So anybody that went to Farnborough show, I hope you enjoyed it, because it was. I certainly did. Red Arrows were fantastic. Yeah.
So we've got someone on Skype.
Have we? Oh.
I've already answered
it. Oh, have you? Oh, that's very good of you. Hello.
Hello there.
Good evening.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, hi. I'm not at home at the moment. Can you possibly stop the show till I get back?
Do you want us to put it on hold for a second?
No. Well, actually, you could help me. I'm in a convenience store.
Yes.
And I need a choice between raspberry swirl cheesecake, strawberry swirl cheesecake, chocolate swirl cheesecake, or a Cadbury's chocolate gatto.
A Cadbury's chocolate gatto.
Yeah, well, it depends what the reason you're buying the cake for is, I think.
Sorry?
What's the reason you're buying the cake? Just for personal use, or for impressing somebody? Are you dinner dating, or what?
To be eaten.
What,
the show's on.
Just by you?
Maybe.
I'd go Cadbury's.
I'll go for the chocolate cheesecake then instead. Thank you.
Cool.
Okay, ta-ra. That's good.
Glad we could be of help.
Line 1 on the phone, hello.
Evening, Stu. Evening, Matt.
Good evening, Matt.
Good evening, Alan.
Alan, evening,
Matt.
Matt.
First things first, my apologies to Mr. Reader who's listening on the Ethernet. There's a joke, and they've taken it too far, and I feel I took it too far. So my apologies if you're listening, Mr. Riedel.
Right.
Anyway, where's Jo tonight?
She's relativing this tonight, isn't she? Yeah. She's got some relatives over. So.
Well, she's gone up to Aberdeen.
No, she's got relatives down here.
Oh, well, what, she's gone up to Aberdeen?
No.
Anyway, what we got planned for this evening? What topic have we got?
We don't know yet. We haven't announced it because we, quite honestly, haven't pulled it up on the computer screen yet, and I can't remember what it is.
I hear you.
I tell you, you didn't want to know.
Again?
So you didn't want to know the reason why we haven't got a topic right at the moment. That's fine. You just talk over me, Alan. Carry on.
Sorry, Stu. I hear you may have a shit race again tonight, Matt.
What?
Heikki Kovalainen came fifth this time in Germany.
There's some people seem to think that I'm a Heikki Kovalainen fan. I'm not. I just happened to meet Heikki Kovalainen while we were at Silverstone. I'm actually a Lewis fan.
A bit like Ian Lee and Ryan Reynolds.
I have no idea.
No.
Well, if you listen to that man, you know what I'm talking about. 10 past 8 for the film?
10 past 8 for the film, Alan, yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. What was he going on about?
I have absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea.
Yes.
Guess who I met on Friday night?
Who did you meet on
We've had them on the show on the phone.
We've had several people on the phone. I don't know.
Sam and Amanda.
Oh, did you really?
I did, yeah.
I was going to come on Friday night, actually, and then I actually decided that I probably wouldn't even try and ask the wife whether or not she wanted me to come to. She was going to let me go, so I didn't go. So obviously,
of course, Miss England on Friday night is what we're talking about.
Yes.
I was lucky enough to be there, not doing very much.
Did you not have to...
Congratulations to Laura, who won.
Did you not have anything to do?
Not very much, no, really, apart from have a few drinks and just help out where I could.
And that was it?
Yep, it was all good.
Good.
Very, very enjoyable evening, although I met a vile man, who I shan't mention because, let's be professional, he's in the industry, a vile man.
Perverted?
No, not like that. And just generally a vile man.
Hang on, give me the initials, hang on.
Yeah, so you see why I can't say that on it.
What a tosser.
Yes.
Good.
So yeah, and I met Enigma, the gladiator.
Uh-huh. Oh, who?
Enigma, she's one of the gladiators.
Oh, I thought you meant the group Enigma.
No, if I'd have met them, I'd be slightly more starstruck. Yes, I met Enigma, the gladiator, and... Who else did I meet? Well, Chris Fountain from Hollyoaks. He plays Justin in Hollyoaks. I met the Miss England from 50 years ago.
I bet she looked cute.
I don't know if she'd had work done, but wasn't looking so good, I've got to say.
Very nice.
Yes. Yeah, it was just a thoroughly enjoyable weekend, really.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yes, I always did. But I'm so tired. I was saying earlier, I was in bed at 7 o'clock last night because I was that knackered from working, and I didn't get out of bed till about 2:30 this afternoon. And I'm still absolutely shattered.
That's what you get for having a late night. So you're always more tired 2 days later.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? The after effects?
Yeah, I get it because I don't sleep on a Sunday very well, right? So on a Monday I'm absolutely shattered. You have an early night on the Monday night, but actually Tuesday you're even more tired than what you were on the Monday. So. That's the way it goes. Do you think we can keep this up for another 2 hours and 45 minutes, mate?
I have absolutely no idea. Someone better help us out.
01243 55 60 60 is the phone number. Topics tonight: childhood ambitions.
Yeah.
Yes.
They always go wrong, don't they?
Yeah, we've got a great one here. It says, at the tender age of 13, my little hairless clockweights squirted their first dose of testosterone into my bloodstream. The result was a mental alarm clock shouting, I need to look at girls' fannies. I realised that if I became a gynaecologist, I'd get to look at fannies all day. It wasn't until I reached the age of 16 and learnt about STDs and yeast infections that I realised I'd only ever get to see diseased ones. Tell us about your childhood career ambitions.
Would you want to go first?
I wanted to be a pilot.
Yeah.
Always wanted to be a pilot.
When did it go wrong?
When I tried to become a pilot a couple of years ago and realised that actually it's quite a lot of hard work just to get your private pilot's licence, and I just frankly didn't have the time for it. So
I wanted to be an architect.
Really?
Yes.
For a particular reason?
I was always quite artistic at free drawing, sort of artistry, but also with graphic lines, using rulers, pencils, that kind of stuff. I kind of had what I thought was an understanding for it, and then realised exactly what being an architect entailed, which is something like 7 years at university, and also realised that I didn't really want to be an architect as much as I perhaps wanted to be a Premier League footballer, but I was never going to be one of them.
Right.
Because, at this point, I was, 14, and I'd never even played for a football club.
No. I remember going to a football club once, and my so-called friend, my mum took me down to the football ground on a Saturday morning, about whatever it was, some ungodly hour that I'd never been up at before. And we got down there, and my so-called friend, who was currently playing in the team, looked across and said, Stuart's here, as if to say, oh, God. And the manager turned around and said, no, we don't need you. That was it. That was my ambitions of playing football for a club blown out of the water.
Oh, dear.
That and playing for the school, and I only played for the school once. And the guy who was the manager substituted me after 15 minutes, even though I hadn't actually let any goals in. For some reason, we were losing 4-0, and I was the one who got substituted. So.
Oh, dear.
Nice, isn't it? Yeah. Probably something to do with the fact that he put me in left back and not being left-footed. It's very difficult to try and cross the ball or play a good ball out of defence if you're not left-footed from a left-back position. So.
Yeah, I was always sort of last to be picked for the sort of team as well. Cause it wasn't until I was a bit older, actually, that I started being able to play football, when I realised that you don't have to be good with your feet. You can just stand in between two posts, and if you're tall and lanky like I am, as long as you don't mind throwing yourself at a few people's feet, you're not actually that bad in goal.
Yeah, exactly.
So I actually turned out to be quite a good goalkeeper until I broke my collarbone and shoulder bone 5 minutes before I went on for my first ever proper match.
That's pretty good going, huh?
Then played 90 minutes thinking I'd just sprained it. We lost 3-0, all of them to my left side, because they'd seen me do this in training.
Yeah.
So the boss had already gone, look, no matter where you are, if you can get a knife shot on his left, shoot. So we lost 3-0. I had it all strapped up, I was in agony. 6 months later, went to the doctors, they x-rayed it. Turned out I'd broken my collarbone just here and my shoulder plate along there, and you can still feel the callous formations of bone where they've reformed themselves.
Nice. I went training with a football team in near Godalming.
Yeah.
This was like about 18 or something like that. And I did 3 weeks worth of training, and then the third week I managed to tear my calf muscle, but I thought I just pulled it. So, you know, took longer than a few days to disappear. But I just, you know, soldiered on through thinking, you know, I've just pulled it a little bit. And consequently, a couple of years later, after having what I get now is get really bad cramps and pains in the back of my leg. Still get them now. And it turned out actually I'd torn my calf muscle, and it hadn't healed properly. It has healed sort of very strangely, and the doctor said, well, we can do one of two things. You can live with it, or we can tear it again and let it repair properly. And I went, I think I'll just live with it, because the pain was excruciating when they tore it, when I tore it the first time, so I gave up with that idea.
Oh, I hate injuries like that. What's the point in pushing your body to those kind of limits?
You know.
You just sit in front of a telly and watch someone who's vastly more excelled at football than you are, and it's much more entertaining.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yes, well, we've got no music this week.
No, I did try, but obviously with being away with working and stuff, it was hard. People had to get back to me quite quickly. It didn't arise.
Yes. So we're musical this week. So feel free if you want to phone up between now and 20 to 8 after the advert break, shall I say, and sing down the phone, play a musical instrument, do something on the phone. I don't care if you want to do that. But in the next 20 minutes, 01243 55 60 60. We'll play that. It's a good idea, isn't it?
Good idea, yeah. Yes. I can't believe we've got 17 minutes into the show and we've not paused yet.
All right.
Take the ad break.
What is she like, eh?
Yeah, she's mad, isn't she?
Yeah, always on for a laugh when we go on holiday. I didn't think she'd actually do it, though, did you?
No way.
So how much did they say the hospital bill was going to be? I don't understand Spanish.
About 15 grand.
Right. Hello, Mrs. Draper, it's Stacey. It's about Vicky. She had an accident in the hotel. She should be okay, but there's going to be a big bill from the hospital. You know that car Mr. Draper was thinking about?
It can be a real problem if things go wrong on holiday, and an expensive one too. So if you're going on holiday with your mates this year, make sure you know about everything you need before you go. Visit fco.gov.uk/travel for more information.
The Business Brainbuster on PlayTwoUK is the internet's best general knowledge quiz. Staff from offices around the country pit their wits in a head-to-head battle, hoping to be crowned Business Brainbuster of the Week. Register your business to take part. Email studio@playradiouk.com now. Then join Paul Anthony, weekdays from midday UK time, to hear it all live on air. The Business Brainbuster with Paul Anthony, only on Play2UK.
This is not the Tommy Boyd Show with Stu and Matt on Play2UK. Beware, the content of this show may offend.
Now, you see, I wasn't prepared with the intro music then, because, you see, I made a mistake on here and added it to the wrong...
well, why don't you hit Big in Japan and then play the intro music?
Okay, hang on a minute. That's, that one.
Not the Tommy Boyd Show. Big in Japan.
That one.
Is this the same one again?
Yeah, because I've only got one, because I didn't have time to put the others on. I copied it into Richard's bit on the wall.
When I first heard it, I thought it was that, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Do you know what I mean? Da-da-da-da. That one. It's like Annie Lennox or something like that, I'm not sure.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, that one.
Think so, yeah. Only You.
Only You, by... It was Yazoo originally, but it wasn't... I know the one you mean.
Yeah.
You're the one about the vocal a cappella version, aren't you?
That's what it is, but instead it's I still can't think of it.
Felix.
Felix, that's right. Don't You Want Me?
That's what it is.
Like this.
Yes. Anyway, if you want to call up, 01243...
I feel like one of them gay men on the advert. Call now, 0800.
01243 55 60 60. Next 20 minutes, if you want to get on air and sing a song, tell a joke, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, you are our unsigned act. We might even give you a 60-second interview. If you want to put on a persona, you can pretend to be one of our old unsigned acts that we've already had. You could pretend even to be the Paul McCartney of 1966.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. If you want to get your unsigned song on here, then do it.
Yeah, that's good. And then we've got a great feature that Matt's just come up with from 8 o'clock, which we'll tell you about in a minute. Line 1, hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stu?
Yes, hello.
No fucking music tonight.
No, that's right. What?
I don't know what I have to fucking do
Right.
to get onto this show.
Well, sing.
No,
There
hold
you
on.
go then, there's your problem.
No music, right? And I don't even get the reserve spot.
Which reserve spot?
The reserve spot when you can't find anybody.
Oh, well, you know, well, okay, so here's a good pointer to give it the idea that we've just said that Matt's come up with this brilliant idea. From 8 o'clock, every 5 minutes, a new caller gets to host the show for 5 minutes.
Yeah. How much you paying?
Nothing at all. Which is double what I get.
Well, but nothing will be more than what you'll ever earn from your music, eh?
That's true. Matt, for once you actually speak the truth.
Well, thank you. Man, why don't you get your guitar and play as a little thing?
No, because...
Because you can't! Because you constantly ring in, because you ring James, you ring Tommy, you moan about how you're a musician, why can't you be on the show? And then when anybody gives you the opportunity, you say, no, because you don't even play the guitar, do you? You never did, you probably never will.
Yeah, I just sit at home and wank all day over gay porn.
Well, yes.
Well, at least it's something to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a total fraud. I'm sorry. Please,
That's all right.
me.
You're an estate agent. We come to expect that.
No, not now. No, not between the hours of 7 and 10 on a Sunday night.
What are you between the hours of 7 and 10 on a Sunday night, then?
I am a child. a child that goes around and writing stupid things on websites.
You regress yourself, don't you?
Prank calls. Or trying desperately to be funny.
Did you sell...
I've not quite cracked that yet.
Have you sold any houses this week?
No, I can't be bothered anymore. No, just trying to rip people off. I've got a couple of ones that I can probably do some dodgy deposits on. That's probably what I'm going to do.
You see, I've got this theory, right, about the housing market, right? Here's my theory about the housing market. The housing market is not crashing. There is no problem with the housing market, right?
Are you on drugs?
The only problem with the housing market is that estate agents like yourself, Eduardo, have now got to value houses at their real value as opposed to £20,000 or £30,000 more than what they're actually going to go for.
Oh, no, listen, no, don't get me wrong. I don't mind selling them low because I get a kickback out of it.
Right.
So I'm all happy for that. The lower they get, the better.
See, when I sold my house, the estate agent told me it was worth £30,000 more than what it actually went for.
You should have smacked the bastard.
Well, we had 3 of them come round, and all 3 of them said the same thing. So that's why I'm saying the housing market is not in a recession or a crash. It's just they're suddenly having to reevaluate and give the proper price of a house.
No, you're wrong. I can see your point, but you are incorrect. Totally. You're way off the mark.
Right.
Well, look, you're in the area that they're rejuvenating for the Olympics. Why don't you buy yourself a burger van or something and get ahead of the business?
Yeah, Matt, again, you've been reading my mind. It's like you and me are psychically linked this week. I don't quite understand it. I was going to put a fruit stall outside the front of the shop.
Oh, really?
And do, like, pound a bowl.
Okay. Will it be organic? I mean, it's the Olympics. You've got to be organic.
It will be the shit at the end that they don't throw away from the fruit market.
No, it's the entrails.
Cut down, slightly mouldy, but you can eat half of it and put the other half in the grass and grow yourself a plant.
Pound a bowl. Anyway, now I was just thinking, because this show does, what it does is that I can't speak today. It clashes with the girls of the Playboy Mansion on MTV.
What does?
This show.
Does it? Oh, sorry about that.
No, it's all right because I just found that out by chance.
Don't you have a generic video recorder that you could possibly a generic digital TV recorder that you could use to possibly tape the show?
Well, here's a question. Now, my TV has got loads of buttons,
right?
And one of them says record on the remote control.
Yeah.
Has it got something built in?
It might have.
You know what they should do? They should invent some sort of electronic program guide with a hard drive in a box
That'd be really
where you
good,
could select in advance what you wanted to watch and set your box to record it so that when you get back from wherever you've been, you've got it all stored on the hard drive of your box, you can watch it back.
And do you know what would be really cool? If you could do that and you could program it from, say, your mobile phone or the internet, how cool would that be?
The technology's there. Someone just needs to invent
it.
it.
You can do that.
Someone needs to invent it. That should be, between now and the Olympics, you should go and invent yourself one of those.
What?
A personal...
Typical estate agent.
What would you call
doesn't
it?
Pay attention.
How about you could call it a personal video recorder?
Yeah, or
how about...
Yeah, they've got Video Plus, though. You just do the numbers.
Yeah, but Video Plus is a bit like you've got to have your remote control looking at the TV, haven't you?
All right, so we're doing this from, like, Wi-Fi.
Well, you can do it from anything you like, yeah.
Maybe you could do it all from...
Your text message, your video.
Yeah, exactly that.
They should put a satellite in the air and do it that way.
Satellite TV. Now, wouldn't that be a revelation?
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
And then you could do it through your phone.
Yeah.
I could text my wife.
Well, I suppose that's...
You should look. Your wife is just like your guitar. It doesn't exist.
Oh, listen, don't get brave, yeah? This isn't Tuesday, mate. Do you understand? There's no James Swale guarding you now, pal.
Oh, really?
Yeah?
Oh, really?
It's all gloves are off, you know. I rein myself in on a Tuesday.
Yeah?
But here, you can do whatever you like. So just, you know, calm yourself down. Silly little white boy.
Silly little white boy. You see, people who aren't white can be racist too.
What?
I said people who aren't white can be racist too.
Yeah, I'm well racist. Everybody is.
Inherently. I was just watching last night a programme, you watched that Comedy Connections on BBC Two?
No.
It was on, last night it was on about, what was it? Till Death Us Do Part? You know, with Alf Garnett and stuff.
Yeah.
And it
no,
was
on Saturday night I have a life. I actually go out and meet people.
Yeah, so did I, but it was on, like, 2 o'clock this morning, so when I got home, like, you know.
I'm busy having sex at that time.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Again,
my wife's pregnant, I don't get any of that fun anymore.
I remember those days. Hey, Stu, you've got nothing but grief and turmoil coming. You know that, don't you?
I know, mate. It's gonna be 18 years of hell, isn't it?
Oh, my one is 11.
All right.
It's hard to believe, I know, that I'm responsible for a young adult.
Does he lie about playing the guitar as well?
Yeah, she lies all the time about everything. Why are you apologising for?
Because I said
the wrong sex.
Well, all right.
Did you offend me?
No.
Did you offend her?
No, but I'm British, and that's what we do.
That's true. Well, listen, I think this conversation isn't going anywhere.
Right.
Like most of your conversations.
I'm trying too hard to make it go somewhere. So I think, shall we just call it a day while, you know, it's...
Yeah, we could do.
About 60%.
By the way, there's a guy sent an email, Piers Montgomery, who says, tell Eduardo to change the batteries in his fucking smoke alarm.
Oh, yeah? How did you know that?
Because
we can hear it, you idiots.
Every 30 seconds you keep hearing this.
Oh, Piers is a genius. It's true. I'm in the hallway. This thing's been for a week like this. I can't get the lid off. I'm not sure if it's connected to the mains. Let me have a look at the... Is it connected to the fuse board?
Yeah, it could be. Why don't you stick your fingers in it and figure it out? No,
because I think it's on the circuits of the lights, but it's also got a battery and it keeps... Oh, Piers, mate. I want to have dinner with him.
You see how observant some people are.
Fucking weird freaking.
Sure. Eduardo, thanks, mate. We'll talk to you soon, all right?
Well, slow down, hold on.
Well, you were going a second ago.
Oh, he wanted to hang up.
Oh, he wanted to hang up, I see.
We've got some music.
We have got some music, yes. But Jesus. The sun has just come round below the... and it's blind.
I'm going to hit the blind down when we're playing some music.
Right. Fat Steve has very kindly Skyped in and said, if you want some unsigned music, then here's a video of my band. So let's see if we can't... I can't even see the computer screen.
But if we go like that...
Look at that. It's funny how I get that... There we go. I get that virtually...
Let me go and just push that blind down. You might hear it rumbling for a minute.
Oh, no, it's going down. There we go. Ross is on the ball. Look at that. He's a nice guy.
It's nice to know that he's listening to his own show.
It's nice to see he's concentrating on his show. Yeah, right. Let's get that old camera. NTTBS.com. Click on the watch link if you want to view the camera.
This was Kitty Litter, wasn't it?
Kitty Litter
or Kitty Glitter.
Kitty Glitter, not Kitty Litter.
Sorry, Steve. Sorry, Steve. That wasn't on purpose. Sorry.
This is called Nothing Else Matters.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No matter how
good, though.
We were going to cut it short, Steve. No offence. It is 6 minutes 10 seconds long, which we're not going to play the whole 6 minutes. But that's very good. It's a nice take on Metallica as well. Adding a bit of bongos. I mean, actually, Metallica's songs. I have to say this. A lot of people who don't like Metallica, who think it's all just heavy guitars, drums, and all Metallica's songs transpire to acoustic versions really well.
Yeah, it's good. I like that.
Really
Thanks,
well
Steve.
written.
That's really good. If you want to see more of that, Kitty Glitter, if you search for that on YouTube, there's a bunch of the stuff there. In fact, actually, I'm quite interested in seeing the one a bit later. It says Kitty Glitter Rehearsal.
Ah, yes.
Do you think that's full of, like, foul-ups and stuff like that?
It might be. It's 12 minutes long.
Might have to have
We'll see. Yes, but now is the period we would usually have the unsigned bands. We don't have one tonight. It's just me and Stu, stripped bare, basically.
Speak for yourself, mate. I tell you, I might have lost weight, but I'm still not that good enough to look.
Listen, if you're a band, if you've got a band, if you play the guitar, ring us up, play some music, sing down the phone. Even if you can't sing, we don't care. This is your unsigned few minutes, and then from 8 o'clock, the show becomes yours. If you want to co-host the show, you can have it. You just, I mean, it'd be easier for you to Skype in if you have Skype because it's free that way. But if you want to do it on the phone, it's 01243 55 60 60.
And quite
you have to pay for the call.
But quite frankly, doing it over Skype, unless you know your Skype connection is really good, don't do it.
Yeah. Only do it if you've used Skype before and you know it works well.
Yeah, because if it comes across really badly and it's all cutting up, then obviously we can't leave you on air for 5 minutes when no one can understand what you're saying.
Exactly. And it will be your show for that 5 minutes. We will answer the phone as, you know, good afternoon, the Joe Bloggs show. Yeah. We won't say it's not the Tommy Boyd show with Stu and Matt. It becomes your show.
It does that.
It's very simple.
Yes.
I'm so tired. My body keeps forgetting to breathe. I'm not being serious.
There's probably 100 people there sitting there going, oh, please, please. Studio at playradiouk.com is the email address if you want to get through. Tonight's topic is childhood ambitions. When you were a kid, what did you want to do when you grew up? And did you ever manage doing it? Most people don't. I don't think there's many people. In fact, I don't think there's anyone I know who ended up doing what they wanted to do when they were a kid.
I remember seeing one of those, it was a few years ago now, sort of like a drama series they'd made, where it was like a school reunion, but these, like, 4 best mates had written down in an envelope what they wanted to do, put it in an envelope, and put it away securely, and no one had touched it for 20 years, and they all met up with this envelope to find out what it was they originally wanted to do and what it was they were now doing.
Let's all meet up in the year
2000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Won't it be fun? No, or something like that, yeah.
And so did they end up, what was the culmination of that then?
I can't remember. I just remember the idea.
Oh, okay.
Basically, but
okay. Thanks for going nowhere with that story.
Yeah. I learned everything I know from G-Man.
I got a strange message about G-Man today.
Yeah, I know.
Should we go?
Do you want to go through it? Right. For those of you who are relatively new to the show, we have a group of listeners who call in more than others, which, you know, sometimes it's a problem, sometimes it's not. But these core of listeners, who talk a lot on internet forums, have kind of befriended each other, and they've decided to have a sort of a meeting at a park in London where I believe they were having a few portable barbecues and a bottle of vino. Stu received a text message from one of them talking about...
I just got a message to say that it just said David James has bowled out G-Man.
Now, I thought 10-pin bowling.
I thought argument.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Well, on a park, you're probably right. There's probably not much 10-pin bowling going on. Talking of 10-pin bowling, I actually watched some of the world semi-final heats or something like that.
Were you having trouble sleeping?
I was having trouble sleeping. No. It was quite early in the evening. I think it was before the welcome party at Miss England. I was just in the hotel room.
Right.
And, oh my God, I didn't realise you could do that with a bowling ball.
Why? Where did he stick
Throw it in... He throws it in completely the opposite direction to the pins, and at the last second it spins straight back in and smashes the crap out of the lot of them.
10-pin bowl. Do you know what? For a second there, I had bowling as in bowls on the green there for a second, and I thought, what do you mean he can do with a bowl?
Yeah, Grandma, what's this?
Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So...
Why is it only old... Well, why is it generally old people that play bowls?
I had sex in a bowling green.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Purely and simply because I thought it'd be quite funny the next day they're out there playing bowls on a Saturday night. They're out there playing bowls on the Sunday and somebody like throws the jack down and then the ball sort of goes off in the wrong direction because it got stuck in my butt crevice.
Oh, she was on top then. Fair enough.
Well, you have to be polite. You don't want it to get that dirty, do you? Do you know what I mean?
No, you're quite
mucky
right.
on the grass.
Yeah. You have sex with me on this bowling field, I'll take the mud.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah.
They're quite smooth bowling greens as well, aren't they?
Yeah, very.
With their heel marks? It's like that age-old thing where you're having sex in a car and there's just hand marks on the window.
No, but there was probably knee marks from her and arse marks from me.
Oh, wow. So if you've bowled on a green...
Have you bowled on the green?
Sort of... Well, I don't know what you would call it. A sexual crop circle.
Have you ever had sex in a bunker on a golf course? Now, there would be the thing.
Too much sand.
Because that really, really would be a pain in the arse. The guy comes along, he miscues his tee shot, off into the bunker, and he lands in your...
In the rough.
Yeah.
How many times have you got balls stuck in the rough?
That's funny. Right, 01243 55 60 60 is the phone number. You can call up and bat anything you like. If you've never listened before, feel free to call up and say whatever you like, really.
Yeah, well, we've had one unsigned act. We're almost out of the unsigned act time, really, aren't we?
We are, really.
I kind of thought we might have somebody calling.
We didn't really give that much time for preparation, though, did we? I mean, let's face it, we are kind of putting this show together off the back of a cigarette packet that we wrote down about 35 minutes ago.
It wasn't even that.
No, in fact, it was probably about 20 minutes ago during the last
advert break. It was longer ago, but we didn't even write. 20 minutes ago, we sat down and said, what are we doing tonight, then? And that was pretty much what was said.
That was about right, yeah. Joe's away, Aaron's not here, and it's just us.
Yeah.
And you, after this.
If you want to increase your profits, go the extra mile for your customers, and bring loyalty to your business, then you need Play in Store. In-house or online, Play in Store is your personal, made-to-measure music and marketing tool. As part of the Play Radio Network, we are experts at creating the perfect radio station for your customers, in turn delivering an increase in sales, staff morale and brand awareness. Go to playinstore.co.uk.
Play Radio UK have teamed up with Virgin Wines to offer you a massive £20 discount off your favourite wines. Visit playradiouk.com/Virgin Wines to start saving now and get your favourite wines delivered to your door. Play Radio UK and Virgin Wines for people who love their wine and a great deal. playradiouk.com/Virgin Wines.
It's not the Tommy Boyd Show with Matt and Stu, only on PlayTwoUK. Beware, the content of this show may offend.
It takes me back, Stu. I believe this is the first time it's just been you and me since...
Week 1.
Since week 1 of Not the Tommy Boyd Show.
Yeah, might well be.
And, you know, we're not far from a year away from that, are we?
Well, 6 months. It was January. Oh, no, it was middle of December, wasn't it?
It was, middle of December, so we're not... Well, in the grander scheme of things, I suppose we're not all that far away.
Yeah, not a million miles, yeah.
Can you remember what we did? Apart from talk about a bit about
I seem to remember what happened is we kind of very much did what we did tonight. We sat down at 5 to 7 and went...
It was slightly more crap your pants back then, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was like, how the hell are we going to fill 3 hours? What the hell are we going to talk about?
Yeah.
And then after 3 hours we thought, well, it's a shame we couldn't do another hour.
It was a bit like that.
It is actually, of course, a year to the day today, or... Yes, well, you know, give or take the leap year bit and all the rest of it, but a year to the day since Webcast 1. Not the test cast, but Webcast 1 of the Tommy Boyd Show.
Oh, wow, so it's actually our birthday.
It is actually the proper birthday. A bit like the Queen, we've got 2 birthdays.
Ah, right, yes.
The original Tommy's first appearance.
We've got 3.
Have we? Oh, yeah,
we've got the test, right. Tommy's first actual broadcast, and then when we took over from Tom.
We could pretend to be the Queen Mum then or something and have 3, can't we? Yeah, so line 1, good evening.
Who the hell is Tommy Boyd?
Well, there you go.
Often ask that myself.
Yeah.
And I think he probably asks himself that as well. From time to time.
Yes, I'm sure. Yes.
Let's not think too much about that one.
Childhood ambitions is the topic tonight. If you want to call up, 01243 55 60 60. Got any interesting... I don't know, somebody had something really interesting they wanted to do that either they actually ended up doing or just completely failed to even get anywhere near.
Do you think Jo always wanted to be a geologist and then music came along, or do you think she always wanted to be a musician and did geology?
I don't know, but I'm thinking
I'd like to speculate while she's not here.
I'd like to see somebody who wanted to be like, I don't know. They wanted to be like some major celebrity superstar, and now they're working in a shop stocking shelves.
But they call that Britney Spears, don't they?
No, that guy from Rainbow's doing that, though, isn't he?
Guy from Rainbow?
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I wouldn't have said he was a major superstar.
Well, I was just about to say, here's an idea for all of those wanting to be major superstars. Don't get into a big suit, nobody knows who you are, and go on to a kids' TV programme.
Yes.
Aye. So, would you do telly?
I'd like to do telly.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it'd be a good laugh.
I don't know if I dare.
No?
No. You're so in the public eye, aren't you?
Well, I think it'd be a good laugh, though, wouldn't it? Really?
Yeah, it might be. It might be. A lot of pressure.
Well, for what? To keep up an image?
But don't I just keep up an image, I suppose?
I don't need to do television if I could be myself. I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do television where... I certainly wouldn't do something like Big Brother where I could just do that.
Would never be a Timmy Mallet.
No.
No. But then I never thought I would funny enough to do something like the Friday Night Project or Sunday Night Project as it is now.
That'd be quite fun.
I'm not serious enough to do Question Time.
No.
So what you know, what would I go into?
We could put this show on the television. We could do like what Evans did with his breakfast show when he did it on Sky once or twice. Although
Really?
it failed completely because no one watches telly in the mornings.
No, that's a good point. But we're on Sunday evening.
Yeah.
But then no one... Oh, come on. Between 9 and 10 on a Sunday evening, do you know what we competing with the car show?
No, because that's on at 8 o'clock.
Right, okay. And the Sunday Night Project's on after?
Yes, and at 7, as Eduardo said, it's the Girls of the Playboy Mansion, so...
Girls of the Playboy Mansion, wow.
Have you not seen that programme?
No.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Is it? Is it not just a load of blonde bimbos who claim to be married to an old guy running around spending money and taking their tits out? Hang on.
And where's the problem
What's
with that?
wrong? Yeah. Just thinking back of what I just said.
Yeah. So, playradiouk.com, as you obviously know you're tuned into. 01243 55 60 60, the phone number. Childhood ambitions is the topic. If you want, in 17 minutes' time, to co-host the show, it will be your show.
Yep.
It'll be your show featuring Stu and Matt.
Yep.
It's 01243 55 60 60.
Yep. It's not something we'll do for a period of time. I mean, you can phone in at 8, you can phone in at 20 past 8 and do it then.
Oh, yeah, you can do it at any point in time during the hour of 8 till 9.
Yeah.
And then we won't have any deadlines at 9 o'clock, because quite frankly, we haven't come up with any.
That's right, yeah. And then, hey, if no one calls in between 8 and 9, then obviously they don't want to co-host a show.
No. Knife crime, we touched upon last week.
Yes.
I see there's been a bunch more stabbed to death this week.
Have they?
Yeah.
I've not seen the papers.
Now, listen, do you not think now that possibly this has been going on for years and years and years and years and years, but the fact is now that because it's had a little bit of press, now the press have got so onto it that every every knife-related crime is now being reported in the media as this massive, great big thing.
Yeah.
And actually, it probably hasn't gone up exponentially and out of control. It's just the fact it's just been reported more.
Yes, like headline. Oh, you know, man arrested over potato stabbing.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. They can't fill up the news with the story about the war.
No,
because quite frankly,
everyone's fed up with it,
and the fact that there's not all that much going on. I don't think anymore. I mean, I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong, but yeah.
Headlines you would like to see. I would love it if in a few years' time, Dwayne Chambers wins 100 metres. New world record.
Now, Dwayne Chambers is a conversation and a half, isn't it, really?
Everybody's got so many different opinions. Those who are in the industry and won the odd medal, are like clean without ever taking any drugs, are sort of standing up and saying, oh no, it's terrible, you know. Those that don't care obviously don't care. Those that think you should get a second chance because we're all human, you know, they're saying, oh, boys should be allowed in, blah-de-blah this, blah-de-blah that. But it's like Rio Ferdinand, right?
Yeah.
Didn't show up for a drugs test, right?
Yeah.
Could have took drugs for all we know. He was still allowed back into the team.
Exactly.
That Christina Hugurugu thingy.
Yeah.
Person. All she did was not show up for 3 drugs tests, yeah?
Yeah.
But that's convenient. Did those 3 drugs tests give her time to get a drug out of her system? I mean, nobody knows because she was never tested.
No.
So why do we say, oh, because it's slightly unknown, we'll let them back in, but not the guy who we've actually convicted, punished, and is now reformed?
Yeah.
Which I think is a little unfair as well.
A little bit. Let's carry on in that in a second. On the phone, hello.
Sounds like I was right about Dwayne Chambers, Matt.
Sorry, say that again slower, Alan.
Sounds like I was right about Dwayne Chambers.
I can't remember, to be honest, Alan.
God,
sorry,
you call him Arron all the time.
I can't, yeah, sorry, mate. To be honest, Alan, I can't remember exactly what you said.
About Dwayne Chambers gained a lifetime ban. He still got it.
He has still got it, yeah. Which makes me think he should go back to steroids and show everybody exactly what you can do when you take a few drugs.
I think we said once before, really, wouldn't it be great to see all the athletes on steroids? See how fast people actually could go?
Well, Tommy mentioned it again on Tuesday night. You should have the dirty games and the clean games.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, right, is you know what's going to happen, right? And say what you feel here, Alan. I've been eating a Kit Kat, so sorry. What's going to happen is he's not going to go to the Olympics, right? We're going to fail dismally, not get any gold medals, and then the press are going to go, oh my God, if we'd only sent Dwayne Chambers, we might have actually won something.
Would we, though? I mean, he's running just about 10 flat. and he was in that race the other week, and he's pretty much, I mean, there's like, is it a 19-year-old guy who's just broken the record. He's pretty much 4 metres behind him when he crosses the line.
But what I'm saying is that that'll be what the press come out and say. Sure, you know that's going to happen, right?
Of course, yeah, there'll be uproar.
I mean, we got a good Olympic chance in that driver. I mean, how old is he, like, only 14?
Something like that.
Now listen, I was watching something the other day about we've got a chance of winning gold in the sailing.
Sailing?
I mean, I thought that like the Olympics were meant to be kind of like. Now I'm not saying that sailing isn't a physical event, but it's hardly like running 100 metres in 9 seconds or a mile in under 3 minutes or whatever it is, 2.5 minutes, whatever it is now, is it?
That could be me winning a gold in karaoke.
Yeah, we could have karaoke in the Olympics.
Yeah, we'll probably win the gold anyway.
Alan, have you been allowed back in that pub yet?
Huh?
Have you been allowed back in the pub yet?
No, I'm still barred.
You're still barred?
It's just the drain chamber. It's my own drain chambers moment.
Oh, is it? You're going to take him to court over it?
No.
No.
The difference with that is I'm just going to let it lie.
Oh, yeah?
Until there's a change of management.
Ah, that could be.
If there's a change of management, I'll try and get back in.
But then you're kind of hoping that the clientele don't go, here, Alan, you're barred.
No.
Why were you barred, Alan?
Most of the clientele have been barred themselves.
Why were you barred?
Oh, it's a long story.
Okay, don't bother.
Anyway, I've got news on the girlfriend front.
Oh, go on.
A blow-up doll.
Yay! Have you got a puncture repair kit for her as well?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what does she look like?
Well, it's a
sheep.
Basic Ann Summers doll, £15.
Then what did your mum and dad say about that?
They don't know.
Oh, because you've got it at your house, right?
Yeah.
Has she got blonde hair?
No, it's brown.
It's brown hair. Does she have the open mouth?
Oh, yeah, and the open ends as well.
Oh, yeah. And have you experimented?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, you've potted the pink and the brown?
I'm so hoping he's clever enough to make this a wind-up.
No, I've gone for the red first.
You've gone for the red first?
Yeah, because you go for the red before you go for the colour.
Right, okay, so you've gone for the red, but you haven't taken the brown yet, no?
No, I've played a safety shot on that.
Right, so you've scored a point, but not 4.
No, I didn't foul for that.
Right, that's great. Thanks, Alan, take care.
For the film?
Yeah, 20 minutes, mate, alright.
Okay, mate.
Bye. For those that don't know, Alan was barred from the pub. To proceed very quickly because he had a go at the guy about some kind of... He went to go karaoke. Karaoke wasn't on. Alan had a go at the landlord and said blah, 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 and I think that was the story and he was barred.
Huh.
That was that.
Landlords are gits, aren't they?
Yeah.
They so are.
I mean, any excuse.
Yeah.
01243 55 60 60 is the phone number.
Oh, God.
I'm going to get through this evening, and don't forget, in 10 minutes' time, the show is yours for 5 minutes. Call up, be the host of the show. You can do what you like, say almost what you like. Obviously, libel gets you cut off before you get too far.
Yeah.
And phones will be answered in your name, etc., etc. I mean, we could have, God forbid, the Alan Caddick show on Play Radio UK.
I was in the Crown Plaza Hotel in the Docklands for 2 nights. My bar bill was £124.35.
That's fairly reasonable.
It's not.
Yeah, it is. Do you have a mini bar bill?
Some of it was £2.50 for a half can of lager.
Oh, you don't even want to know. I went to a hotel. I was working at a customer site over in Trowbridge near Bath, and the hotel there charged for a bottle. How much do you think they charged for a bottle of Budweiser?
Well, the hotel I was just in charged £4.
It was £6 for a bottle of Budweiser.
Wow.
So after I drank the 6 bottles of those in the minibar, and then went downstairs to ask for some more, because it was the only beer they had in the place. Yeah, we ran out quite a bit. My biggest ever bar tab, however, or my biggest ever bill that I've ever had for one night stay in a hotel was around about $800. And
really?
That didn't include the cost of the room. That was just
prostitutes.
No.
You almost said You went pr.
No.
That was just the pr.
There was me and another guy from work, and we decided it was our last night in the States after being there for 3 weeks working, doing tour. We'd been around New York and Denver and San Francisco and all that. And so we decided to treat ourselves to the most expensive bottles of red wine on the wine list.
Wow.
$150 a bottle.
Wow.
So after 2 or 3 of those and dinner and a few Remy XOs, of course, the nice nice expensive cognac rather than the cheap stuff.
I don't do cognac. I'm not posh.
No, neither do we usually. But we were away and someone else was paying. So
I spent the most I've ever spent.
By the way,
on a bottle of champagne.
Can I just say that wasn't with my present employer, so don't worry, the accounts team. I wasn't running out a $700 bill on you. Yeah, and for any potential employers down the line,
you won't be doing it again.
I won't be doing it again.
It was just a one-off.
Yeah, it was just a one-off blow-off.
It was special circumstances.
That's exactly what it was. Yes.
I brought my most expensive bottle of champagne on Friday night, and it was 45 quid. Now that's not really expensive, but I prefer the cheap Asti stuff. The taste of it.
Dom Perignon.
No, Moet and Chandon.
No, Moet and Chandon.
Yeah, it was slightly overpriced.
45 quid. It's only 30 quid in the supermarket.
I know. It's because of where we were. You know what venues are like when you've got big posh events like Miss England going on. But I didn't buy it for me. I bought it for the compere of the show, Kate Solomons, who came second in Miss England 2 years ago, and I brought it for the current Miss England, who are two very good friends of mine. I call them my girls, Georgia and Kate, and I just want to say hello to them and congratulations to Georgia for having a fantastic year as Miss England and good luck and everything in the future. No. And I reckon we'll see her on our TV screen soon.
No, I thought Samanda were coming in at some point.
Well, I spoke to them again because what happened was I scrolled down their agent's details and then lost it.
Right.
So I spoke to them again on Friday night, and they're still up for it because they live in London now. They're still up for it, so yeah, we will get them in.
That'd be good.
It'll just be a matter of time. Well, I'm going to get Georgia in as well and Kate.
Right.
Because they're just two really funny people. They're really nice guys. And it was great because they were both comparing the show, so they would walk in together. And it's really cheesy, but I just sort of went, my girls, and pointed at my cheeks, and one gave me a kiss on one and one gave me a kiss on the other.
That is very cheesy.
It was just a lovely moment, though.
That's very cheesy.
It was a lovely moment.
Is the video, by the way, still in the Facebook group?
Video of Jenny? No.
Right.
It's no longer there.
Okay.
It's been taken down.
Did she object?
I believe she did.
Right.
It's kind of my fault.
Okay.
I should apologise on air, actually, because I saw the video and I didn't think it was that bad, but then I should have asked.
Right. I didn't think it was that bad either, but...
apologies. That's fine. That's fine. It's down now, so it's all over.
Yeah, anyway, the Facebook...
But no, I'm glad it's down, because have you seen my face on that? I was pulling the weirdest facial expression. It's just looped over and over again, and me blinking.
I'm quite glad as well, because I've stood up at one point, and this was obviously before I'd lost some weight. I've stood up, and I'm kind of like, I've got my hands at the back of my belt like that, and like this bit just is somewhere else. It looks absolutely horrible.
You are looking fly, mofo.
Am I?
Yeah.
Do you think this shirt's alright?
Yeah.
God, we sound like a couple of gay guys now.
Oh,
I think my shirt looks alright. Do you like my hair?
Lovely. You look lovely in that. Like the Mexican guy. Oh, you look really nice tonight. Your hair, your nails, they look really nice.
That's class. Good. 012435566. The phones are quiet tonight.
Yeah, some people are partying, some people are doing other things.
By the way, if you podcast the show, by the way, and you want to join in and make a phone call or do something zoo-esque, you can call the Skype hotline answer phone. Now, I know other radio programs do this, but they, basically, all right, we copied it from someone else.
Yeah, sort of, but what we're not saying, hey, we've got an answer phone, do something funny because it's an answer phone. What we're saying is, if you work Sunday nights and the only chance you get is to podcast the show, but you have something you want to say or you want us to talk about, then you're welcome to suggest it in an answer phone message. Or if there's something you really wanted to play, but you just can't because you're working or something, then put it in the answer phone message. We're not asking you to do it, make it funny just because it's an answer phone message. Or you could.
You could phone up and say, you know that Ross in Studio 2, I'm looking at him in the webcam, and well, quite frankly, he's stuffing his face with pizza and not offering any in here.
Has his pizza arrived?
And I think it's disgusting.
I'm sure I can swindle one of his things in the contract about a disciplinary for that.
Here he comes.
Something to do with commercial integrity.
Here he comes. I was only joking with you, Ross. What flavour he got?
Oh,
I'll have a bit of cheese and tomato then. Is that all right?
Oh,
do you mind?
You're going to steal his pick?
No, I can't. No, look, let me tear half off there then, because I can't take the whole thing from you, mate. There you go.
Oh, now he's got to eat your fingered pizza.
Oh, it's not like I've been scratching me bollocks with them, is it, sir? Cheers, buddy.
No,
thanks,
I'm all right, thanks, mate. I don't want to take your food off you. You're a growing lad. You do it every other day of the week. No, I don't. You liar. Where'd you get that? What? On what facts do you base that? You go back to your show.
That's not Domino's, is it?
Other pizza outlets are available. Domino's, I have to say, and Pizza Hut, obviously kick ass on the rest of them, you know.
Which pizza place is this? Very nice.
I have no idea.
Talkback. Use the talkback. Pizza base. Very good.
I thought you just said it's called Pizza Place.
It was very nice.
Yes. Is that good, yeah? Are you done eating with your Kit Kats? Richard Hershey was doing it earlier with his hula hoops.
Should we do this early, because I'm eating?
Yeah.
Websites don't always work to their full potential. In fact, they can seem like a mystic art. Wouldn't it be great if you had someone on hand to wave a magic wand that would optimize, improve, and increase traffic to your website? Fear no more. The Web Wizard is here dispensing web wisdom and free tips. Email your question to Jason Rutland, the Play2 Web Wizard, wizard@playradiouk.com. Then listen at 2:30 p.m. on the last Thursday of every month. The Web Wizard on Play 2 with Argo Internet Business Consultants. Growing your ideas. Click argo.uk.com.
For perfect personalised cards for any occasion delivered through the letterbox, go to playradiouk.com/moonpig.
Broadcasting live to the UK. News, information, entertainment, and the best music from the past 40 years. This is PlayTwoUK. This is not the Tommy Boyd Show with Stu and Matt on PlayTwoUK. Beware, the contents of this show may offend.
So it might.
It's not strictly not the Tommy Boyd Show with Stu and Matt anymore, is it?
No. It's just not the Tommy Boyd Show.
It's, well, there's no show until someone rings up to co-host.
That's right.
We don't have a show.
You're right. It's not.
I thought you were following me on that one.
Sorry. I was completely oblivious there. It's not the Tommy Boyd Show with no presenter at the moment.
No.
01243 55 60 60 if you would like to host the show for the next 5 minutes.
Yep.
And then after that person's finished, you can call. The next person can call.
Yep.
5 minutes at him.
Skype to Skype would be quickest if your Skype connection is good. Play.radio.uk, or you can call us. Stu gave away the number a second ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have a call coming through now.
John Hammond, by the way, says that pizza looks good. I can tell you, it was effing lovely, mate.
Right.
Good evening. You're on your own show.
Welcome to the...
This is the voice of the Mr. Ward. We know that you can hear us. Play radio. It is time to check the voice messages on Skype.
Okay, it's time to check the voice message on Skype according to the Mr. Ons. Welcome to the Mr. Ons Show on Play2UK. If you want to talk to...
Well, I would play, but actually, I believe... Hang on a minute. What's going on here?
What are you doing?
Well, I was trying to find all the...
Mr. Ons won't be happy. You're ruining their show.
I know. Sorry, Mr. On, would you like to introduce the next segment? Oh, so you see, what that actually was is that was obviously Alan completely not understanding the concept of what was going to happen for the next hour.
No.
So I'd love to play the answer phone messages. There is one. Would you like to hear it? Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, go on.
It's 6 seconds long. And this is the only answer phone message we have. And that's it.
I didn't even know what that said.
Me either.
No. Strange. The idea is that you phone up and stay on the phone a little longer than that.
Yeah.
And we will, we'll run the show as you see fit. When, if you think it's time for a feature, it's time for a feature. If you want to take calls and emails, then... Oh my God. We'll let you do that.
What have you let us in for here, Matt?
I've no idea. I'm now wondering, I'm now hoping that nobody actually calls in.
Don't forget the topic for this evening is childhood ambitions. What did you want to do as a kid?
Yep.
Come on, everybody had something they wanted to do as a kid. Did you manage to do it? And if not, what are you doing now? And if you don't want to tell us that, then just what was it you wanted to do?
I do remember when I was a kid, I did want to do the young girl out of Mary Poppins.
Which one was that?
The sister. There was the boy and the girl, spoonful of sugar, all that jazz. I fancied her so much when I was a kid.
Welcome to the paedophilia hour.
I was a child! I was a child at the time. And she's older than me anyway.
Is she?
Well, yeah, of course. She was...
Isn't the boy kid dead, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah, he died years ago.
I don't know. Oh.
Good evening, welcome to your show.
Hi, it's the Alan Show now. It's 1 minute past 8 on a Sunday night. We're kicking things off with a movie review.
Are we? Oh, early. Hang on a minute then. You need to warn me if you're going to do that, because I need to get the right bit of thingy. This one, there we go.
Hey, it's his show.
I'll start off with a grab my gears first before we do the movie with you.
Oh, blimey, now you want me to change the carts in the system as well.
Welcome to the Alan Caddick Show on Play2UK.
Alan?
Evening, Matt. Evening, Stu. Did you have a good week?
Yeah, we did. Thank you very much indeed. Alan, can I just...
You know what grinds my gears?
You know what really grinds my gears?
And we do leave us in the lurch I know he left because of creative differences. Why didn't he come on the air and explain why he left? It would help to put the Play Radio listeners at ease.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's your show, Alan.
And that, people, is what grinds my gears.
Did he just do that exactly in time with this stuff? Well, right, I believe...
Alan, can I just make one comment about the movie review?
Yes?
When you're doing it, just slow down a bit, because it was a bit difficult to work out what you were saying last week, so just slow down just a little bit, yeah?
How dare you tell him what to do on his own show?
I know, I'm just producing his show and making it better for him, that's why.
Yeah, fair enough.
Calm down, boys, calm down.
There you
Calm
go.
down, I'm in charge. Good evening. This week's movie review is about the latest 2 movies from Disney and Pixar. First up is the main feature, WALL-E. This film is about a recycling robot called WALL-E and is set in the future with the Earth being covered in head-to-toe in rubbish. This film has a serious message to it, and why not? This message being, if you don't take care of the Earth, it becomes an absolute mess. With me, I found it to be one of the best films that Disney and Pixar have ever done. Better than Cars, Toy Story, Ratatouille, to name a few, even though it had me confused in places at first. Also, they did a short film before the star WALL-E called Presto. This short film is about a magician and a rabbit, but don't give a shit about it. I'm going to give WALL-E a race to the Warsaw out of Aston Villa, and I'm giving Presto a Villa out of Villa. Till next time, that's the movie review. It's over to me with the help of the team. It's Matt the Bastard and Stu.
That was very good. That was very well done, Alan, yes.
That was a good movie review.
Anyway,
Alan,
we got some breaking news on the sport front.
Have we? What's the breaking news in the sport front then?
Patrick Harrington has defended his Open golf title with a 3-stroke victory after the final round today at Wild Birkdale.
Brilliant. Alan...
My money was on Greg Norman.
Was it? Oh, that's a bummer. Alan, you've got a caller on Skype if you want to ask him to come on.
Who's on the Skype?
It's 3 minutes past 8.
It's 3 minutes past 8.
It's 3 minutes past 8.
It was 3 minutes past 8.
When we answered it.
Yeah.
That's right. When we played it, it was a bit later. Alan, you've got to be more on the ball with these calls.
Alright, it's 01243556060 on the phone, 008-123-1088 on Skype, play.radio.uk on the Skype, NTTBS.com if you want to watch, and listen, we've got the Skype chat room, and it's on the wireless.net working tonight.
I don't know, I'm not on it.
Alright.
You should have a go now, Alan. You should now have a go. There's no one at the moment. You should now have a go at us because as your production team, we're not on the ball and not being on the wireless.
Production meeting.
Okay.
Why do you want on the wireless.net?
Well, because
we have to apologise, but we forgot, Alan. That's really weird. I'm
sorry,
sorry about that. Is that okay?
Oh, service is lacking.
No doubt you'll call us into a meeting.
Yeah.
I blame the head of production, which is you, Matt.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to take that blame.
Or Richard Hershey, or Tommy Boyd, would you?
No, you wouldn't. You're right. No, it is quite disgraceful.
You're a tiger!
Yeah. Alan,
I'm a tiger!
Have you got a topic this evening, Alan?
Well, I've got a topic. Well, actually, I want to add on the childhood ambitions of which I wanted to add.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Well, I wanted to be a jockey. Not a disc jockey, but a racing jockey, because I've been interested in racing from an early age. Ever since I saw the Grand National when I was 6, I wanted to be a racing jockey. But I couldn't make the race.
Cool. Alan, if you want to say goodbye, the Alan show ends in 10 seconds.
Okay, it's back to Stu and Matt from Maccaffia. Sayonara, dreamies!
Take care.
There we go. Well done. That was our first host for the show, and it is that simple, and I've got to say hats off. He made a pretty good job of it.
That was the Alan Caddick show.
That was the Alan Caddick show on PlayTwoUK. So if you want to have a bash, it's studio at Play Radio. No, it's not. You can host it by email, it'll be a bit boring. Yeah. It's 01243556060 if you don't mind paying for the call. If you've got Skype and it works well, it's play.radio.uk, and it's as simple as that. That's how you do it. You ring up, you host a show. You can join in with our topic, you can suggest your own topic. You can talk to callers. You can do whatever it is you blooming well like. We really don't care.
Yeah.
And now Stu's clicking away.
Well, I was waiting for someone to call in to introduce. I mean, obviously, you, as only producers of the show for the next hour.
Yeah, we're no good at hosting. We're just producers.
This could be a very slow hour.
It is. Did we choose the right hour for this? Oh, no, maybe we did, maybe we didn't. This is going to be an awful show.
Oh, here we go. Good evening, new presenter.
Hello there. My name's Gary.
Hello, Gary.
No, it's Gruford, actually.
Hey!
Welcome to the
you?
Leslie Gruford Show.
The Leslie Gruford Show on PlayTwoUK.
Oh, bloody hell, I haven't wanted for that, have I?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes. So you've
Right,
time
well, firstly, I want to say, Tommy Boyd on Tuesday, the bastard, everyone was on for like 10-15 minutes and he cut me off after 2.
Oh, dear.
You know what he said? Oh, the lines are busy, let's go. And it's like, no, they weren't. He just wanted rid of me.
But Leslie, that's because he knows you're a convicted bestiality offender, according to the paper this week.
Well, probably, yeah. We were talking about dogs as well. Maybe he got worried.
Maybe he did. But be careful not to insult your fellow presenter.
I'm not, no. He's not my fellow presenter, he's not. Honestly, it's not his show, it's the Leslie Gruford Show.
Exactly. And we are merely your producers.
Thank you, and I'm sorry, but I haven't been able to do a video tonight. I don't know if you've read, but my face happened to hit a bit of concrete on Wednesday night.
I did hear about this, yes. Would you like to explain to everybody exactly how your face managed to come into contact with so heavily with concrete? Or is it or is it something quite embarrassing? I mean, obviously, Leslie, you wouldn't have been partaking in the substance known as alcohol, because that's bad for you, isn't it?
Oh, no,
be
not
careful,
that
Stu.
kind of
Be careful,
acid.
Stu. You're talking a lot for a producer.
Went out at 3, pint after pint. You know how it is when you're out on a birthday. It's a 30th birthday. And last thing I remember, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. We're in one of the last pubs, and we go to shorts. And if you've had so many shorts after you've been drinking all day, that's what my memory just erased at the bar then. Next thing I know, I'm picking myself up from concrete, prop myself up against the wall, I fall off that wall back on the concrete. The next thing I know, I'm waking up at a friend's house 9 o'clock in the morning. I said, oh my God, what's happened to my face? Oh my God, he said, don't worry about that, you broke your best friend's nose. And it was his birthday!
Oh, nightmare. So it's not a 30th he's likely to forget in a hurry, then?
Yes, he's broken his nose, and he's going to try and claim his accidents direct, I think. Saying it's a pothole. But up until today, I haven't been able to talk, because I split the front of my lip.
Yeah.
Landing on the concrete, and yet my front teeth went into the back of the lip. So it's been hurting just to speak.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that's not. Oh, yeah. No, you're lucky you didn't lose the front teeth.
Yeah. I am, yeah. Well, I chipped the left one. It's got like it's going to be like that forever now.
Yeah.
So I've got a permanent remembrance of what I fucking did. Not only that, but my mate's nose is now twice the size.
He's going to have a lovely black eye for a while as well, I guess.
Isn't it shocking? He's got black ribs. He's done them in as well.
Wow. Did you get into a scuffle, or did you just both fall over?
No, I just fell over. But I used him to break my fall by holding on to him. He lost balance and he hit the concrete.
Now you see, the thing is that's children, that's what alcohol does for you.
I know. Do you know, I haven't drank for a month because I've been losing loads of weight. And that was the first time and I'm not drinking again, ever.
Until next week.
I'm not drinking again, ever.
Yeah, I'm sure, yes. Yeah.
So, apologies, there's going to be no video because I can't fucking talk till... I was thinking of doing just a few quick flashes and saying I've been beaten up by a midget, you know. Because it's my knees that are the worst, though, you know, they're really scabby. It looks as though a midget started punching them.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, I've been in agony all week. It's my own fault.
That's a tough week, yeah. Anything else been happening to you this week, though, apart from that?
No, fuck off. I've been in agony in bed. Well, I didn't go dancing on Friday night or anything.
Well, I was just wondering, you know, as your producer, I was asking and inquiring as to how your week was, other than falling over and dying, you see.
And I want to say, bring back Arron Weedle.
Well, the Arron Weedle fan club appears to be going on and on and on, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it created differences just means there's been an argument, and it means you can sort it out, doesn't it?
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so.
This is how you sort it out. One person kisses the other person's bottom. And I think Aaron's got the biggest arse. Matt's got the biggest mouth. So if Matt gives it down his bottom, we do it on the webcam for next week.
Well, now there's a thing we can...
No chance!
No?
Have the facts before you make those kind of suggestions.
No, I mean, not... We couldn't have you... No, let's not.
No, I'm not kissing...
No.
Aaron would be welcome back if you walked through the door now. I'm not going to kiss his arse, though.
Mate, you agreed to let me go you with a strap on in your
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say that. You were going to let Leslie bang him up the arse over the desk.
There's a difference. Because I'm never going to meet Leslie.
Oh, yeah, that's why you've cancelled me barbecue, weren't you?
Yeah, well, yes, exactly. Leslie, the Leslie show is 30 seconds till the end. Would you like to say goodbye to your listenership?
Well, I want to thank my fans, the audience, the listenership, I thank the concrete, various pubs around Hull. Thanks a fucking bunch. And I'd like to thank my friend for leaving me in the fucking concrete. Running home, mouth covered in blood.
Lovely.
No consideration.
Lovely.
Right, have a great show, guys.
Cheers, mate. Take care of yourself.
See ya.
Hilarious.
That was the Leslie Gruford show.
The Leslie Gruford show on PlayTwoUK. Yes. Don't forget the topics. I know. Don't forget the topics. Or the topic tonight: childhood ambitions. What would you like to have done when you were a kid?
I'm sure I had more than being an architect. I just can't remember it though.
Wow. Sorry, somebody was just John Hammond sent a message on Skype. It says, fellas, I Skyped you last week and I've listened to the podcast today. Oh my God, I can't believe I sound like that. Now I know why I never got a job in radio. He then goes to say, when I was 14, I was on the Timbo show on Essex Radio and was a Saturday what-notter with Mike Toolan, who was 11. He now presents the breakfast show on Key 103. The reason why I was looking at that and went, wow, was because the Timbo show. Now Timbo used to be on Mercury. Have you never heard it? Timbo was a bit like, well, I'm trying to think. He was a bit... he tried to do something a bit different for a nighttime show. I mean, it was kind of like very tame Moyles afternoon type thing, but at like 7 till 10 or something like that. But I only remember it because as a kid, Timbo used to be... I used to listen to Timbo after I listened to Tommy, because Tommy had finished on Southern. And then I used to listen to Timbo on Mercury instead during the week. And he had this flushing toilet noise, the screaming toilet, where he would flush callers off the air by flushing the toilet, and then it had this guy screaming in the background while the toilet was flushing. And I used to think, I can't have been much more than about 12. And I used to thought this was the most hilarious thing I'd ever heard on the radio. It was great.
Yes, we often have someone ring up with a toilet flushing effect.
We haven't got that, have we? Yeah, toilet flushing with somebody screaming in the background. That was the old... the screaming toilet.
I know the one you mean. Yeah, wasn't that the beginning of Round the Bend as well? Not Round the Twist, Round the Bend with that alligator and that lived down the sewers. Was that?
I don't know.
Was Roland Rat?
No,
that wasn't with Roland Rat. No, he didn't live down the sewers, did he? Or did he? Or did he?
Not the Tommy Boyd Show. If we were a football player, we'd be Ian Wone.
He hasn't been in touch though, has he?
Still no.
Do you think we should just call him?
Could do. What we should do is turn up with a mini-disc player to one of his kids' training sessions.
We could send an on-the-spot reporter with his mini-disc player.
Yes, we could. Ian, why haven't you been on Not the Tommy Boyd Show? Why don't you reply to the email?
In fact, you know what we should do? We should have Ryu. Right? We should make Ryu's task. The guy who keeps waffling about it.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, there's a guy who works under the pseudonym Ryu, and he's the guy that kept randomly posting Ian Wone, and has soon become sort of like a cult icon, even though he probably wants nothing to do with this show, because I have emailed him.
Probably.
But yes.
If you want to check it out on the Facebook group, it's facebook.com, search for Not the Tommy Boyd Show, and you'll find it there.
Yes.
You bloody well will, you will. Line 1, it's just gone 1/4 the hour. That means we've
got the flushing toilet for you if you're ready.
Go on then.
Not the one we were after.
Close, but it was the screaming toilet, which is when it's flushing and somebody sounds like they're being flushed down the toilet.
What do you think?
Well, it wasn't quite the screaming toilet that I was after, but it's good enough. I can hear your cistern refilling.
Okay.
Cheers.
Sorry, just reading some messages. Very funny.
Good. 01243 55 60 60. You can phone up about anything you like. What were we talking about? Not knife crime. What were we talking about before that?
Was it just knife crime?
No. Dwayne Chambers.
That's right, yeah.
Now, Dwayne Chambers. See, I personally think that they should have just told him no a long time ago, and that I'm quite glad that the court said no.
Yeah?
Because what about all these up-and-coming people, right, that are going to think, you know what, really, I'm 17, if I do my dog's bollocks now and I pump myself full of steroids, I become really big, I'll make a shitload of money, then I'll get found for drugs, but I'm only going to get a 2-year ban, then precedent has been set that means I'll get to go to the Olympics in 4 years' time anyway.
Mm. Yeah, but the thing is, right, I think that they should change the way they do things. I mean, they tell people that they should be, they'll say to, like, an athlete, I want you here at this time for a random drugs test, yeah?
Yeah.
They should drugs test everybody before a race.
Well, they should do that. You're probably right, yes.
Right, and then that will just get rid of it completely. And then they won't have these stupid problems that they're having anymore. And kids won't grow up thinking they can do some steroids, make a load of money, and then get caught and leave. Okay?
I just sort of get the impression that if they did it, well, the fact that they've said it now, I mean, it means that kiddies are just going to go, you know what, I'm 17, I'll pump myself full of drugs now, I'll become really big, famous, blah-de-blah-de-blah. And then by the time they get caught around about 2021, I mean, let's face it, they've still got a good 10 years perhaps still of their career left. Excuse me, I said a belch and I was trying not to do it.
That's okay.
So they've got a good 10 years of the 10 years left in their career. So they're going to lose 2 for the drugs ban, 2 more waiting for the Olympics to come around. They've got 2 more Olympics they can still get into and make even more money. So
yeah, but not if they. I mean, if a 17-year-old is tested at their athletes' training college.
If they get caught at 17.
That's my point. You can't blame somebody for trying to beat a system that's crap.
Yeah. No, exactly. That's right.
But if the system is flawless, and you can't possibly get away from it, then that's a much better solution.
Yeah.
Rather than just randomly drugs testing people, hoping to catch the right person from now on, ban them for a bit, and then worry about that later. If everybody is tested regularly, I mean, even once every 6 months, but the drugs testers, go to them. They're not invited to turn up somewhere. They actually turn up at wherever this place. It could be at their work.
Yeah.
It could be at the local pub, If they ring up and said, right, we're doing your drugs test now, where are you? You tell them where they are, they go to you.
Because I suppose, I mean, the thing is that they've got those tests now, haven't they? That, like, you see them on the... What do I watch? What have I been watching? It's called Nothing to Declare on Living, and it's about the Australian border security and stuff, right? And so they're doing, like, tests in... it's all about the customs and stuff as you come into Australia. And you get this... this little packet. It's a little white thing. It's got some crystals in it. And every time they think they've got, like, coke or heroin or amphetamines or some illegal substance, they just kind of tip it in this little bag and they crack it, shake it, and it changes colour. And if it changes colour to one of the colours on the thing, it tells you what drug it is. So surely we've got an instant test for something like what they have, drugs in sport.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they can tell within minutes.
Because the big thing at the moment is that it's going to take so long to actually... Don't you want it? You sure? Yeah. How much is there? Are you sure you do?
Random drugs testing.
What?
They do random drug testing.
Yeah, but of course they do. We know they do random drugs testing. What I'm saying is it shouldn't be random. It should be compulsory every 6 months. And that way nobody would ever be able to do drugs. Huh?
Some cycling teams do that.
Well, this is my point. Like, you shouldn't just randomly test people hoping to catch the odd culprit and then hope the system doesn't fail you, because then you get problems like Dwayne Chambers. If Dwayne Chambers had been drugs tested every 6 months from when he first started getting into athletics at the age of 14, then there would be no problem. And people might say, why drugs test a 14-year-old? Why? Because they take drugs.
Yeah, exactly. So
simple as that.
My point is that surely the big sort of claim from those people that, like, the drug testing companies and all this thing, is there's not enough resources to test everyone because they have to send it away and do it all in the lab. Surely as a preliminary, even if it has to go and have an investigation, and they get suspended for a few weeks while they actually do like they do at the side of the road with breath testing, right? So you get a quick test. Yes, it shows you positive. So you get called off down the cop shop, and then they do a proper test on the proper machine to make sure that it's not an incorrect result. They should just do the same thing.
Yes, well, I just think that's rubbish that they haven't got the resources. How much money is there in athletics? How much money is there? The Olympics is a whole money-making thing anyway.
Well, exactly.
You know, there is so many billions of pounds in world athletics that they can afford to drugs test everybody once every 6 months.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you wouldn't drugs test the people who are just running at county level, but if they were then to become professional...
I think professionals, yeah. I mean, you don't want to... I mean, you're not going to... I suppose...
You should have a drugs test to get a licence to be professional.
Yeah, I suppose that would probably make sense, because you don't want to... I mean, you don't want to start turning up at schools, like school sports days.
No.
You know.
No, but and that way, if somebody had taken drugs, but wanted to do it professionally, they would then know that they would have to wait at least a year and keep training without taking drugs in order to get it. And then, that's a fair way of doing it, because then they can have a drugs test, pass it, and get their professional licence.
Yeah.
And that professional licence means that every 6 months, you have to turn up to a drugs test, okay? And if you don't turn up to one, you lose your licence, you can't race.
Yeah.
That would sort it all out.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I think the not turning up excuse is a bit lame, isn't it, really? We'll back up to this.
Missed anything?
Hello, this is Chris Tarrant.
Hello there, this is Sean Williamson.
James Whale.
If you speak to me like that again, I'll put you over my knee and spank you.
Not the Tommy Boyd Show.
Have you ever been contacted by the Biavians?
No, I've had a few close brushes with Uranus.
Hello, this is Chris Tarrant. If you're hearing this now, you've missed me on Hertz's Half Hour. But don't worry, you can listen again at playradiouk.com/podcast.
playradiouk.com/podcast.
Missed anything? Then go to playradiouk.com/podcast. It's not the Tommy Boyd Show with Matt and Stu, only on PlayTwoUK. Beware, the content of this show may offend.
I thought that outbreak was going to be slightly longer than me being able to get one mouthful out of this slice of pizza.
And you wondered why you needed the weight loss challenge all them weeks ago. You're going to need it. We're going to have to do it once a year just to keep you on this planet.
It's a slice of pizza, mate.
It's a slice of pizza. Add that to your Kit Kat and your half a slice of pizza. When you should have eaten before you got down here. A nice, healthy meal. Did you? No. Okay, I'll let you off. What's that? www.radio and something Essex. Dare you play the clip? Dare we?
We're always dared.
Yeah. Oh, I can tell people why we're not in on the wireless. Because nobody else is.
Yeah. Actually, yes, we are in on the wireless, it's just no one else is.
Yes, and the Theracone writes, what are we doing? And I'm going to tag on 1 second.
It's the rich one.
Oh, the rich one.
Yeah, not Theracone.
I have no idea. What are we doing? I have no idea. Right, should we close that down?
Pulling my pisser.
Should we close that down? We don't need it, it's just taking up processing power, isn't it? Okay, you will go... Well, what is this that he sent us?
This is Timbo, I think. Where's he gone? There it is.
There we go. Oh, is it? Right, okay.
Where's,
Which bit was he talking about?
Hang on, let's have a look.
Play one, see what happens.
I'm trying to find the Timbo show extract. Here we go.
There we go, let's listen to that.
Open.
Let's hope this takes not too long. By the way, you can host your own show if you want to call us 01243 55 60 60, 0208 123 1088, or play.radio.uk on Skype. You get the show for 5 minutes, becomes your show. You say, do, within reason, pretty much what you like.
Within reason.
Within reason. Don't take the mickey, yeah, basically. Why is this computer so slow?
It's because, I'll tell you what's going to happen is, I bet Winamp is now going to fire up, right? But it's going to fire up one of those stupid skins that someone keeps changing.
Independent Radio News, it's 9:03.
No.
Well, then here comes Timbo.
Oh, this wasn't cheesy, was it?
Oh, it was the biggest, cheesiest radio programme you've ever heard.
So this is Timbo from Essex Radio. Was he like the Timmy Mallet of radio? Oh God, turn it off.
I think that's kind of what he tried to be originally, yeah.
Well, here we are, 2 years on. Happy birthday, Essex Radio. And I thought to myself, now, what can I play for my very first tune tonight?
You sound like Eugene.
I thought to myself, why not? Now, if you're a real hardened Timbo fan, this will mean lots to you. Now, as you most probably know, this is a chance for me to sing. Hooray!
Incidentally,
he likes himself.
I am just playing this to finish my pizza.
I know you are.
Happy birthday, Essex Radio. Thank you.
He likes himself, this Timbo, doesn't he? Get rid of that. It's turned into YMCA time.
happy wedding anniversary to Derek and Rosemary.
That's local radio stuff straight on. Happy wedding anniversary.
Yep, that's right. Yes, the A34 currently surrounding Oxford. Blockages at the Kidlington interchange due to rubberneckers. I hate rubberneckers. Oh.
Not having to have ever had to deal with local radio stuff like that, and you have.
We used to do on Rugby FM. We used to do Pets Reunited.
Have we got a drum roll one on here?
It'd be on Lee's somewhere. But when I was at Rugby FM, we used to do Pets Reunited, right? Laugh, cry, whatever. It was a good feature, and it gave it, people would email in their details, and we would play Pets Reunited on Rugby FM. Didn't play this cheesy bed, and you say, right, okay, so today we're looking for a cockatiel. It's about 1/2 foot high, white, it's called Percy, and it's got yellow feathers on its back. Was last seen in the Bilton area. If you've seen Percy, or you think you've seen Percy, if you give the Rugby FM Pets Reunited hotline a call on 01788 331071, and then you play the out jingle, blah, blah. But then every now and then you'd not be prepared for one, and you'd get one that was genuine, right? Because, people have strange pets. And you would just corpse on air, basically. So, welcome to Pets Reunited. Okay, so today we're looking for Jack the Pig. Who loses a pig? Who on earth loses a pig? How do you lose a pig? It's just ridiculous. They don't even move very fast. They constantly go...
And it's not like they can. It's not like they can hide under things, is it?
No, exactly. But then there was the happy moments where you would be able to fire up the Pets Reunited jingle and say, well, welcome to Pets Reunited. Some great news for you today. We reunited Dorothy with Percy the cockatiel on the Bilton Road. It was found by a very lovely man doing the dustbin collection at 4 o'clock on Tuesday morning. So well done, Dorothy, and congratulations for having Percy back. And then a week later you get a call to say, okay, so we've got a missing cockatiel. It's called Percy. It's about 1/2 foot high, yellow feathers on the back, last seen in the Bilton area. These are just people that can't keep pets, basically. They're constantly losing them. It'd be on rotation for whichever pet had been lost at the same time. You could have called Dorothy and said, Dorothy, how did you lose it? Well, I just thought I'd let him out for a walk. He looked like he needed his wings stretching.
Line 1 on the phone, hello.
Yes, am I hosting the show now?
You are now hosting the show. You are also hosting the show. Can I just, as your producer, give you a quick rundown of your team? You've got myself, Stuart, and you've got, according to Digital Spy, the worst radio presenter in the industry. Hey! Mr. Matthew Holly.
Woo! All right. I was wondering how long it'd take someone to find that thread. It's been there for years. It has.
And Eduardo, what would you like to do for the next 5 minutes?
5 minutes. Right, okay. I'd like to put an appeal out.
Right.
For women.
Yeah.
To send in naked photos to the Play Radio email.
Okay.
And to also like to find out what the protocol is for hookers.
Right.
And I'd like to start a debate on hairy fanny or shaved fanny.
I've got to say, Eduardo, you're not making the greatest of starts.
Mate, you're producing and just yakking, innit?
I think we've got a bit of sound quality audio problems, though. We appear to have a very loud squeaking noise in the background still.
Again, you are producing, so quit yakking. This isn't a Nick Abbott show, you know. I don't want you chipping in all the time.
Welcome to the Eduardo Show with Matt and Stu on PlayTwoUK. You can get in touch with our host tonight, Eduardo, 01243 55 60 60. You can email him, studio@playradiouk.com, call 028 123 1088, or Skype play.radio.uk. You can watch and listen, but you won't see Eduardo because he's hosting the show from a different venue, because that's the modern technology.
I'm at a secret location.
You are. NTTBS.com, click watch.
Right, so, now that I'm in charge...
Yeah.
I would like to actually widen the fanny debate to... I've been recently posting on a forum about fat birds.
Right.
Right.
Now, and I've been receiving lots of very abusive emails.
Okay.
Threatening my life.
Really?
Because I said that oversized Ted was fat.
Wow.
Would you like... You've got a caller on hold, by the way. Would you like to take it?
Is it a lady?
I don't know.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Caller online 6. 2. State your... hold on.
Eduardo?
Let me do it professionally. Hello, line 6. Line 6, I can't hear you.
Is that Chappers? Is that me talking?
Yes.
Hello? Right, Eduardo, you're very faint, but I just like to say I'm enjoying your segment of the show, and I may have to consider you...
Producers, I can't hear it.
Far.
Oh, you can't hear it?
No, I can hear some very quiet Irish bloke in the background.
Right. Well, that worked well, didn't it? Yeah.
Take that off. Oh, no, right, pull him down. Pull the phone down a minute. Right. Eduardo?
Next call, please.
Can you Skype us back, Eduardo? I did tell people to do it on Skype.
No. What, eh?
Because if they want to talk to Eduardo, they need to talk to him. We either do Skype to phone or phone to Skype. We can't do phone to phone.
Does that not work very well,
No.
then?
Can't do phone to phone?
No.
That appears not to work very well.
We're working on making that possible.
If you want to speak to Eduardo, 0208 123 1088. 0208
Yes, that's better.
123 1088.
Okay, we'll restart. We'll give you 3 minutes from now just to make up for that time.
Well, that's all right. Now, so, I want to start the debate that women oversized 10 are fatty bumbas.
Okay.
Oversized 10?
Yeah.
Right.
And it seems to get a lot of people angry. I don't know why.
We had a size 16 in Miss England.
Did you?
Yep.
Oh, fucking hell.
Did she win?
She came second.
Second?
Yep.
Yeah, but hold on, because apparently, right, they do it all by, like, you can have a little waist, right, and have a big arse.
There was no little about her waist.
Well, did you go to Miss England?
I work for the Miss England team.
Do you? What are you doing there?
I am sound producer, engineer, DJ, and all-round I'll carry any boxes just to be there.
Do you get any benefits, you know what I mean?
Do I get any benefits?
Yeah.
I get all expenses paid in 5-star hotels.
No, I'm not talking about that. Anyone can do that. You just need a credit card for that. I'm talking about the stuff money can't buy.
No, I don't.
Well, it can buy. It's just expensive nowadays.
Yeah. How much is it?
I've no idea.
Seeing as you seem to... No, because that was too quick.
Well, we looked it up on the net a few weeks ago, didn't we? We had the...
It was about 250 quid for OWO.
250 quid?
For OWO, and that was a house visit between the hours of 6 in the evening and 10 at night or something.
What, 4 hours? So £50 and that at 6... Oh, about that.
No. You could book it for that time, and it cost you 250 quid for the act.
That would be the quickest 250 quid that you've ever spent. With me, I would get good value for money.
Really?
Anyway,
what would you do? Play the guitar?
We've established that I am a fake and a fraud and I can't play the guitar.
That's
now, can we have a caller, please?
0208 123 1088. It's the Eduardo Show on PlayTwoUK.
I'm waiting for a caller.
Do you just want to wait for a caller? While we're waiting, could you knock that bloody smoke alarm off the wall?
Can we have a caller, please? You're not producing this very well, man. I'm very disappointed.
If you would like to call, 0208 123 1088, The Eduardo Show, PlayTwoUK.
Perhaps if we try a different name.
What would you like to call it?
Tony Blackburn.
The Tony Blackburn Show on PlayTwoUK.
I want a George Foreman Grill Tony Blackburn Show.
We have a caller on the line.
Excellent. Please put him through.
Hello?
Line 2,
Hello?
you are on
Is that the Eduardo
radio.
Show? It is shit!
Very well done, brother. But it actually got... shut.
We have another caller on the line.
Line 7, you're on Play Radio.
Sizemore.
Hello?
Hello.
Mr. Conspiracy. When's the world going to end, Sizemore?
21st of December 2012.
Why?
Because that's when I said it's going to end.
I'm playing with my penis when I'm talking to you.
Really? Well, I hope you have a good time.
So, anyway, now, who killed Bambi?
Thumper.
Oh, right, listen, now, this barbecue thing...
Yes.
I'm suggesting a new location.
Yes.
Right? It's either Stu's Garden.
Right.
Or Richmond Park.
Now, Richmond Park...
Yes.
Richmond Park's actually very close to where I work, so I could probably, I could do that, yeah.
We can do, like hunting. We can have 2 teams, and the first one to bring back a deer, skin it and cook it, wins.
Okay, brilliant. That was the Eduardo Show.
It was.
Is it over?
Actually,
Am I still on?
Actually, there is.
Am I still on?
Click on the link I've just sent to the.
Am I still on?
Yes.
Oh well. I have to say goodbye.
20 seconds then.
Okay, say goodbye.
Thank you very much to all who contributed to my wonderful 5 minutes. And
would you like to? Are you finished with Sizemore before you go? Would you like to hang up on him? Or
well, Sizemore want to host a
No, I'd like Sizemore to be the next. My last request as host would Sizemore to be the next host, and to give us an insight into an interesting world of conspiracies and nonsense.
Okay, there we go. That was the Eduardo show. Thank you very much. Sizemore, you want to host your show for 5 minutes?
Certainly, yes. Okay.
Welcome to the Sizemore show, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to talk to Sizemore, the Irishman, it's 01243 55 60 60. Or, no, that is the number actually. Yes, that is 01243 55 60 60. I'm getting confused by this. Email him studio at playradiouk.com. Sizemore, take it away.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are enjoying the show. It's quite innovative, this, I think, considering that we have live streaming, we have people typing in rooms, all commenting on what's going on live on the internet. I think it's a wonderful innovation.
You do have a phone
I
call?
would like you to play some music now.
What would you like to... Well, you have a phone call on hold, Sizemore, if you want to take that.
Certainly, I'll take a call.
There you go. It's on the air.
Irene, I called all the way from Tenerife and I'm on the wrong show.
You're on the Sizemore show now.
Oh, no. This is costing me on the wrong show. Hey, you know what really grinds my gears?
You know what really
That's
grinds
really
my
unfortunate.
Gears? When you're staying in a hot country and you take a shower, and no matter how long you stand there toweling yourself off, you're still wet all the time. You can never get dry.
And that, people, is what grinds my gears.
What are you going to say about
That's
that,
perspiration for you.
It's not perspiration, it's humidity, you imbecile.
Humility.
Humidity. He just insulted the show. He just insulted he insulted the host. Cut him off. Sorry.
Sorry, Christopher.
Sorry, mate. Right, carry on, Sizemore. You've got 3 minutes.
So I think it's time for a bit of music. Does the producer of this show have any James Taylor?
Let's have a look and see if we have any James Taylor. No.
Okay, that's enough of James Taylor. So the subject of tonight's discussion was what we wanted to be as a youth.
Yeah.
And my particular subject, I always wanted to be a radio producer on the James Whale radio show.
Really?
Yes, that was before I knew James Will, of course. I think Matt feels very, very, very much ashamed sometimes.
But do you not think, really, it's a wonderful innovation, this, that James has gone over onto the internet, and now you've got so many different avenues all coming into one. It's like an hourglass.
Isn't it just? Yeah, yeah. Well, where else on the radio in this country could you have your own 5 minutes of show?
Nowhere. You wouldn't have it anywhere in the world that I'm aware of, and I do spend an awful lot of time on the internet.
You see, it's innovative radio for the next 20 minutes still. You're into your last minute, Sizemore.
Well, it's been great talking to you all. Nice to host a show for 5 minutes, and maybe look forward to this being a regular setup with James.
Yeah, well, hopefully James will be back. Is he on holiday this week?
No, he's back tomorrow.
Back tomorrow?
No, back Tuesday, sorry.
Tuesday at 8.
And James will be doing Tuesday and Thursday from now on, is that correct?
No, from a week, I think this is right. From a week tomorrow, he'll be doing Monday and Tuesday.
At the same time?
Yep, 8 till midnight.
Well, I look forward to listening to him and tuning in and possibly contributing.
Brilliant. We look forward to hearing from you again, Sizemore. Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, take care.
Bye-bye.
Ellington Lodge Hotel at the Concord Club, a unique place to stay. Set in quiet woodland near Lakeside Country Park, Ellington Lodge is ideally suited whether your stay is for business or pleasure. Our Mouldy Fig Wine Bar offers a comfortable, relaxed atmosphere, serving food, wines and local real ales, with live jazz music 3 nights a week and alfresco dining in the summer months. Visit our website, theconcordclub.com, for further details.
For perfect personalised cards for any occasion delivered through the letterbox, go to playradiouk.com/moonpig.
This is not the Tommy Boyd Show with Stu and Matt on PlayTwoUK. Beware, the content of this show may offend.
That's it, right.
There are 4 sections of 5 minutes left.
There are. 01243 55 60 60, or of course you can call us 0208 123 1088 if you want to produce your own 5 minutes of radio. You've got 19 minutes left to do it. On the phone, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, how are you all there?
Very good, thank you very much. And how might yourself be?
Oh, I'm very well, thank you very much. Out and about in London town.
And how marvellous is London town this evening?
London town is quite nice.
Yes.
Quite balmy in the weather-wise.
Is it rather sunny there, or is it?
It's not bad. I'm just a quick outside weather report. Yeah, there's a few clouds, but it's mostly sunny.
Okay, so we just need to do this then. Welcome to the G-Man Show. If you want to talk to G-Man, it's 0208 123 1088, or you can send him an email, studio@playradiouk.com. For the next 5 minutes, it's the G-Man Show on PlayTwoUK.
It's about flipping time.
You're the host now.
It's been coming, so let's get it going. Who's calling?
No one.
No one, yeah.
Well, shocker. You mean there's no one listening?
Well, there's no one listening to your part of it.
Now, I understand there's a bit of a contention about my cricket playing abilities. Thank you.
Bowled out! You were playing cricket!
Cricket! Right, now you see, now I've got a question to ask you, G-Man, because obviously, as the producer of your show here now...
right, yes.
I got a text...
I don't want Matt producing the show.
I'm the runner.
He's getting your tea and coffee. I had a text message that said, David James bowled out G-Man.
To be fair, I'd scored 120. I thought it was time to let the kids have a go.
G-Man, did you get a shag at the picnic?
No. It was a bit like you at a nightclub, Matt. No chance.
Yeah, quite right. I was just asked to ask you by Eduardo.
Really?
Yeah.
He just wishes he'd been there.
Probably.
It was a lovely afternoon. We didn't talk about you once.
Oh, you've got your first call to the G-Man Show.
Oh, okay, right, yes, excellent. Good evening. Welcome to G-Man Junior FM. How can I help you?
G-Man?
Yeah?
Did you go to the picnic?
Yes, who's this?
Did you get a shag?
No, Eduardo, I did not.
Why did you bother going? A bit of a waste then, really.
Well, because I thought I would, but I didn't.
Are any of the girls fit, or are they all munters?
No, some of them were fit. All of them were fit, in case they're listening.
You know, because your Photoshop is prevalent,
Eduardo, I'm still out in London town with 2 of them right now.
Who are you with?
Which one?
I'm with a young lady by the name of Zed. Begins with Z. Zara. And Roxy as well. So. But we're having a very civilised conversation and evening.
In other words, you're still trying to get a shag then?
Yeah. But it's not working, so...
Shame.
And unless they podcast this show, they won't hear that, so it won't matter.
Improve your technique, brother.
So I'm not...
Put your hand in your pocket, you tight kit.
So cut Eduardo off. Is there any other call?
We've got to cut him off, have we?
Yeah, cut him off.
Bye, Eduardo.
Good. There is another call on the phone, but unfortunately the phone-to-phone doesn't work.
So. No, put the phone down. Put that phone call on hold, right? Oh no! Press the green. No. Right, listen. You've just called in. We've answered you. We can't put you on call with the host of the show, G-Man, because the phone system doesn't work like that. So please, caller, call back on 0208 123 1088. Now cut them off, Stu, and then they know it's them. See, they've been cut off now, and now they know I was talking to them, and hopefully they'll call back.
We have another call for you, G-Man.
Oh, excellent. Hello there. Welcome to G-Man Junior FM. What's your name?
Hello, my name's Chappers.
Oh, flippin'
David James bowls out G-Man.
But
I think there's a bit of a mix-up on the details, G-Man. I thought it was 121 that you scored. You're too modest.
Well, as I said to you, it was time to let the kids have a go.
It was, yeah. And myself, of course.
Cappers, I understand you know a lot about cricket, but I don't really believe there is a position called stupid mid-off. And I understand why you've been batting there, but...
I got bowled out by this, what was he, 12 years old?
Most of the average age of the bowlers was 12 years old, yeah.
There is 30 seconds left of the G-Man FM show if you'd like to wrap things up for this evening.
I'd better not waste it.
Would you
where's Arron?
Oh, Arron is just off tonight.
Tonight. Oh, fair enough.
There's a few bits and pieces in the works.
Do I need to podcast and catch up?
Yes.
Excellent. I should do that as soon as I get home.
Right.
Or sometime in the week when Matt can be bothered.
That's not fair. Podbean was down last week, and then I went away, which was really annoying. I actually do. The first thing I do on a Monday morning or a Wednesday morning, depending obviously when the show's gone out, the first thing I do is do the podcast, and the only reason they've been late is to no control of mine whatsoever.
Bad workman always blames his tools.
That's it.
Well,
right, that was the G-Man FM show. Thank you very much.
That's been a pleasure. It was nice to talk to you guys. Let's hope that was the highest rated segment in the show.
Absolutely. See you later.
Later, guys.
Let's try this one. Hello?
Hi!
Freaking heck.
Hi, G-Man.
You've missed him.
You've missed him.
Damn. The show was last week.
What, sorry?
Same as 2 weeks ago, me missing Joe.
Yes, you missed Joe as well. You're just too slow, Alan. That's the problem, isn't it, eh?
Well, I'm listening on a very second delay.
Oh, well, he's on for 5 minutes.
Well, even so, I'm still on a 30-second delay.
Yeah, but he was on for 5 minutes.
Oh, well, I don't know what's happening. Anyway.
Yes, mate, go on.
The question is,
yeah.
There's been a lot of support from Mr. Riedel.
Right.
Is he going to come back?
Well, it's not our decision, is it? Listen, okay, so I can't go into it because, let's face it, it's not right for the persons concerned in the situation to be discussing it on open air in a public forum, okay? Suffice to say that, as we said at the beginning, there's some creative differences between Arron and other members of the team, and if they get sorted out, they get sorted out, and if they don't, they don't. It's entirely up to those members that are conflicting, but I'm not going to enter into a public debate on the matter, okay?
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
We'll leave it to speculation.
You can leave it to speculation as much as you like. I'm sure 99% of it will be entirely wrong. But there we go.
Yeah.
Thanks, Alan.
Okay, speak to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, gosh.
It's all going now, isn't it? Good evening. Hello.
What? Hello?
Hello.
Who's that?
It's Stuart.
What?
Hey?
Is that Matt Bollocks?
It's no Matt Bollocks.
Who's that?
It's Zara the Beautiful.
Hello, Zara. How are you, my darling?
Zara the Amazing. I can't hear anything you're saying, by the way. I'm in a pub.
Well, go outside then.
With some other listeners. Sorry?
Go outside then.
What are you? Have you got any subjects tonight? You're just like rambling about nothing.
Childhood ambitions.
Childhood ambitions. My childhood ambition was to be either a parachutist or a racing car driver, or to be Blonderesti, the younger 8-year-old version of Blondie, where I would go on stage with her and be like her younger kind of daughter stroke, sister stroke, younger version of her, but be exactly the same, but be as an 8-year-old.
That's quite a cool one, though.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing, Zara, you didn't get anywhere near doing all three of them, no?
I didn't quite make it.
No.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
I haven't quite made it.
No.
But instead, I'm a loser, fake, non-singer who phones in radio stations and just sings rubbish. And I did once pass Debbie Harry in a hotel lobby, and I didn't say anything to her because I was embarrassed. But what I really wanted to say was, you were somebody who I wanted to be my mummy when I was like 8 or 9 years old, but I didn't because I was too embarrassed. And I did write to Jim or Fix It and ask if she could be my mummy for the day and take me shopping, but they obviously thought I was nuts for some silly reason, because obviously I'm not. And so they ignored me completely.
Do you know, I don't know, I know loads of people who always wrote to Jim or Fix It, and I don't know anybody out of like about probably 50, 100 people that wrote in that ever got on Jim or Fix It. Do you know anybody?
It's a fix. Was the whole thing a fix it?
Yeah, I think it was a whole
Jim or
fix.
Fix It?
Yeah, and the whole thing was in the title of the programme. They were telling you it was a fix, and we were just too stupid to get it.
That's such a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we all believed in it. That was the time before we knew that the TV was just a complete fake.
Yeah,
Really
exactly.
nonsense.
Exactly.
That's Stu.
Yes, mate. How are you?
Hello, Stu. I'm good. I love you.
I love you too, babe. Yes, you know.
Do you?
Yeah, well...
What, in a kind of like, want to feel my boobs kind of way?
Well, yes, please.
Come on, admit it.
I just did. Yes, please. Zara?
I don't hear anything, you're cracking up. Luckily, I don't really want to hear your
I was going to suggest you
response.
should... I was
Do
going
you
to
want
suggest...
to speak to the other 3 loonies that I'm with right now?
Go on,
maybe?
then.
Just say that you do.
Go on,
I was
Right.
going to suggest you
What
host
do you
around
want them
5
to
minutes
say,
because you
if
can't
anything?
hear anything.
Who's there,
Alright, so you're now going to speak on the Play Radio. It's got at least 100 listeners. Okay, ready, go. Hi.
Hello, who's that?
Hello.
Who's that?
Hi, this is Roxy.
Roxy, how are you?
Sorry?
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good. You out with those? You out with all those guys in the party in the park?
I can't really hear you right now.
Go to the ladies' toilet or something then. Don't sit in a bar and say you can't hear us.
We are really dry. Sorry.
That's good. No, go
Can I
good.
just pass you on? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pass you on, yeah?
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening. I was going to ask you to go to the ladies' toilet and have a conversation from there, but I'm guessing that I won't be able to ask you to go to the ladies' toilet.
I think I'll be kicked out.
Yes, quite
Again.
possibly. Yes. Yes.
Absolutely. Why didn't I get asked about who my childhood ambition was?
Because I forgot to ask you. You were hosting the show. You should have known what the topics were.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. When I'm sorry, I didn't get. Like, it was my on-air production meeting.
What's your childhood ambition then?
I always wanted to be a fireman.
And I'm guessing, Gary, that you got... G-Man, you've got absolutely nowhere near it.
Oh, no. Hold on, let me pass it to someone who's far more interesting than me.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, who's that?
The monobrow.
Oh, Monobrow. How are you, mate? This is Stu and Matt.
Hello, how are you?
Good, you?
Good, good. So what's the topic today, then?
The topic today is childhood ambitions.
Childhood ambition?
Yeah, what did you want to be?
To be a loony!
I wanted to be an astronaut.
Yeah, you are an astronaut.
Instead of a crazy, yeah. Can I just ask though, have either of Claire Mania phoned up yet today?
No, we haven't heard anything from... Oh, no, we've heard from the Mania part of Claire Mania, yes.
Who's that?
Oh, they're one and the same, aren't they? Like Benifer.
Yeah, like Benifer, it's Claire Mania,
Oh,
yes.
I've got it, I see!
Yeah.
Chap hair!
Yeah, chap hair, yeah. Chap hair.
Fly chap hair now, have all your dreams come true.
Girlfriend time! Girlfriend time, coming through into our radio.
It sounds like an army.
Hello, this is, what's his name? Zara, or whoever you think I am. Hello.
Yes, hello.
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 What, are we sort of, are you ready to cut us off yet? Or
We're getting pretty close to it. The only thing we were going to ask Sarah is, can you go to the ladies' toilet and just randomly interview someone in the ladies' toilet?
Yes, what would you like me to ask them?
Just what their childhood ambition was.
Just ask them what their childhood ambition was.
You only want to know females, and do they have to be in the ladies' loo?
Yeah, because then they can hear we can hear what they're saying then, instead of all this rabble in the background.
Alright, let me just get around to the ladies' loo. There might not be anyone in there.
Well, it'd be quite funny though, wouldn't it?
Alright, let me just go to the ladies' loo. I might actually go to and have a tea while I'm in it. Oh yes, there's one person in here, so let me just go. Hello. I'm speaking to somebody on the radio now. It's like internet radio. There's hardly anybody listening, but they want me to speak to you. Is that all right? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, they want me to ask you, what was your childhood ambition? I wanted to be a mathematician. She wants to be a mathematician.
And what did she end up being?
And what did you end up being? I'm still a student, so I haven't got anywhere. She's still a student. She hasn't got anywhere, she says.
Bloody students.
Do you want me to ask her anything else?
No, that's fine.
I'm going for a pee. I could put the microphone underneath the door and you could hear
Okay,
me
time
yelling.
to move on. We've got 5 minutes left. Who wants to host their own show for 5 minutes?
Thank you, Zara.
Thank you, Zara. Thank you very much. Take care.
Is that enough?
That's
See you
about it.
later.
Thanks, lovely. Take care.
Bye. Right, okay, so what are we doing?
Phone call. Hello.
Hello.
Is it my turn now?
Oh, Christopher from welcome to Christopher from West Wickham show on PlayTwoUK. You can email him studio@playradiouk.com, or you can call him 0208 123 1088. Take it away, host.
Hang on. Here we go. We've got to modify this one. You ready?
Okay.
Not the Tommy Boyd Show. Big in Japan.
Tenerife.
Right, you're the host, Chris. 5 minutes, go.
Okay, so tonight I'm hosting the show all the way from Tenerife. Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing.
So, that global warming, isn't it a drag?
It's a bit, well, you know, I mean, what are your thoughts on it then? What would you like to say about it?
Well, I'd like the callers to call in and talk what they want to talk about, you know? Let's give the listeners their own point of view, you know?
0208.
Oh, no, here's an idea, Chris. Why don't you allow listeners to ring in and host 5 minutes of your show, you silly boy!
That'd be quite funny if now Chris gets people to phone in for the remainder of his 5 minutes.
I didn't hear one word of what you just said.
I was saying it would be quite funny now if you got people to phone in and host the last 3 minutes of your 5-minute segment of our show.
Right. Whose idea was this?
It was just some random thought that Matt came up with about an hour ago.
It's very good.
Yes.
You know, I want to be a radio presenter myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, when you're a radio presenter, you have to make sense when you talk.
Yeah. Well, you see, I'm pretending that I've got Chris here, so I'm just making the sounds myself.
Oh, right, I see. Right. What the main thing is, Chris, is you have to find your voice. I spent 18 months finding my voice. Now, I lost it again when I moved out of commercial radio, because in commercial radio you have to have the voice. It has to be for the demographic of the audience you're broadcasting to. I left commercial radio, I've got my own voice back, but I used to do shows like this. 107.1 Rugby FM, welcome along. It's Matt with you until 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Sounds really, really interesting.
But that's the way they train you in this stupid commercial world.
I'm afraid you're interrupting the CFWW 5 minutes.
Sorry. Sizemore is on the line for you, Chris. What's your question for Christopher and West Wickham's show, Sizemore?
Uh-oh. I've been fearing this one.
The question is, global warming's a load of bollocks. The sun goes through cycles, been known for centuries, so Al Gore's theoretical thing about global warming is
You're cutting him off, Chris?
I'm cutting him off.
Oh, Christopher from West Wickham's show is cutting you off, Sizemore. Sorry, mate. I tell you what, they all moan at me for cutting them off, but when they get on the air, all they want to do is cut people off.
Yeah.
Right, what have we got next, Chris?
Well, I'm stood next to a yellow car. Who's got an interesting story about a yellow car? I've got one. I saw a yellow car driving down the road once, and it had its windows open, and I shouted out, "Banana!" and it actually stopped. And I feared for my life. I actually thought he was going to get out the car and whack me.
And what did he do?
Well, it turned out he didn't hear me at all. But believe me, that was scary.
I love a story with a good ending.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, no, because that's boring. What do you want a story with a good ending for?
Well, that was just
That's
true.
what everybody else is doing.
There's a minute and a half left of the CFWW show. 0208 123
I realise I've
1088.
not had a jingle.
You haven't?
Like
Well,
a jingle,
you have.
you know,
You have had a jingle because I did this one.
Well, like James Well has his Curtis Mayfield, something like that.
Well, we could do this one.
That'll do for me.
We'll play it underneath it. 0208 123 1088. If you want to be on the CFWW show.
You were doing this.
Sorry.
I could have prepared some material.
Christopher from West Wickham.
See,
on PlayTwoUK.
There you go.
There's probably some people around here that don't realise I'm hosting a radio show. They probably think I'm mad.
Yeah, but the thing is, with all that jingle playing, you've eaten into your time. You've got about 30 seconds left.
Oh, that's a terrible shame.
Yes. Wrap it up.
Let's take some straight-to-air calls, shall we? Line 1. Hello.
Oh, hi, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
This is Dave.
Yeah.
What
did you want to say, Dave?
I just wanted to know how long have you got left, because I want my
about
turn.
10 seconds.
That's right.
About 10 seconds. Okay, then.
And next up we have the Mr. X show.
That's right.
For the next 5 minutes. Coming to you all the way from Play Radio UK. My name's Christopher Painter. I'll be back next week. Ciao for now.
Are everyday items stretching your family income to the limits at the moment? Me too. Well, I found this amazing website, comparison-plus.co.uk. It's amazing. You can compare the prices of thousands of products from all the big retailers. And what's more, it's a totally free service. You don't have to become a member to use Comparison Plus. But if you do register with comparison-plus.co.uk, you get cashback rewards, giving you even bigger savings. Don't pay over the odds. Click comparison-plus.co.uk and start saving now. Find out how your business can reach over 3.5 million clients right now by emailing sales@playradiouk.com or call 01243 556 285. PlayRadioUK.com. Internet radio your way.
Hello, I'm Paul Anthony. I will be here Sundays from 9 a.m. taking a look at the Sunday papers, celebrity birthdays at 10:30, and the first, last and everything at 11. What was the first record you acquired, the last, and the song that means absolutely everything to you? 9 till 12, Sunday mornings here on PlayTwoUK. Unofficially, Phil Val's warm-up act.
Broadcasting live to the UK. News, information, entertainment, and the best music from the past 40 years. This is PlayTwoUK. It's not the Tommy Boyd Show with Matt and Stu, only on PlayTwoUK. Beware, the content of this show may offend.
Bloody well might as well. Line 1, good evening.
I've got my niece with me. She wants to say hello to you. But BA, guys, because she's only 7. Her name's Nicola. I'll put her on. Hold on.
Hello.
Hello, Nicola.
Are you alright?
I'm talking to them. Stu and Matt.
Nicola, is
You
Alan...
gonna try?
Is your Uncle Alan scaring you?
You gonna try? I talk to him.
Hello?
What's your name?
My name's Matt. Your name's Nicola, yeah?
Yeah.
And you're 7?
No.
Okay, tell him you gotta go now.
I've gotta go now.
Okay.
What do you think of me niece?
Night, night.
Lovely.
Yeah, very nice, Alan.
I'll speak to you later.
Bye.
Oh my god. Oh, my headphones are falling apart.
I just found these. That's quite cool.
But I did them the other week and you were getting annoyed.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It's all different when you're in that seat, isn't it?
It's a laugh, isn't it?
It's a giggle.
Right, it's last hour of the show. Welcome back, the Top Gear viewers.
Yeah.
0208. No, it's the wrong number. 01243 55 60 60 is the number. If you want to get through, the topic tonight is childhood ambitions. What did you want to do and be when you were a kid? Andrew, Skype, hello.
It's 3 minutes past 9.
It's 3 minutes past 9.
It's 3 minutes past 9.
It absolutely was 3 minutes past 9.
Well done.
They always got that right because the news at IRM was always exactly 3 minutes.
Yes, it was. Well, that's the whole point of it. It's an automated service, isn't it?
Yes.
So you leave your fader up, and IRN at the beginning of their bulletin send down a signal, electronic signal to your desk, which switches the fader on automatically at 2 in the morning when no one's there.
Yeah.
They read the news exactly, then they send the electronic thing back, and it triggers the next song.
Except it doesn't do that here.
No, we don't have that here. No. What would be the point?
Yeah. News and weather. I had travel the other day. Did I have travel right? No. Weather. Tommy was doing weather.
Yeah. Well, we have to do weather during James's show.
Do we?
Well, we don't, but
he likes to.
The royal we do. No. It's been asked to.
Okay.
And we have the headlines thing as well. I'm glad we have the pre-recorded headlines because that prevents me going, oh fuck, after I get them wrong when I'm recording them. So yeah. Oh, I'm starting to feel knackered now.
Are you now?
Yeah. Excuse me 1 second. I saved a really good topic for the end. I can't remember what it was.
Oh well, that's not bloody good, is it?
No, it is no bloody good. I wish we were in a pub.
You doubt? Wouldn't that be nice?
Talking to women in toilets.
Just waffle for a minute.
Okay. It's not the Tommy Boyd Show with Matt and Stu. It's just the 2 of us tonight. Crazy week. Stu's met Lewis Hamilton at a restaurant in somewhere. He only paid 25 quid, whereas I paid about 700 and didn't get to meet him at the Silverstone Grand Prix. I've been working at Miss England, where I met some very strange people, amongst some Samanda and Gladiator Enigma, and there's always a couple of people who are too old for plastic surgery walking around with their faces hanging off, but they're hanging off in perfectly formed bits of skin.
How nice.
And they're just hanging off the wrinkle that's kind of underneath there. Have we got someone on the phone?
Yes.
Tell me more about that hanging off with bits of skin, please. Was that down below or up above?
On the face, you know when someone has plastic surgery and then the wrinkles kick in around the plastic surgery, and then the plastic surgery starts to hang off.
Ah, get you now. Because I was listening to the cast, so I lost about a minute from when I was put through. Pointing about some old guy's privates or something.
Say that again?
I thought you were talking about some old man's privates.
Right,
Because all I heard was the bits of skin hanging off.
Oh, excuse me, sorry, I was just yawning, that's how interesting you were.
Oh, thank you. Hey, that last hour was really good, by the way.
It was alright, it was good fun, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. I think it was more fun, though, for the people who were involved, so I reckon everybody should do it next time.
Yeah, did you get it? Did you get a chance to host your own bit?
We did the Leslie 5 minutes, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was after Alan's bit at the beginning.
We had so many.
I know your listenership was probably quite low then, so you had to work hard to build it up. That was the problem, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, I don't, man. I like to hog it when I'm on anyway.
Well, we could continue to run it till 10 o'clock if you wanted to.
Why not?
It was quite funny, wasn't it?
You see, do it. Whoever phones up if they want to do it again, you know. Do it that way, someone might just want to do call or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Give them the choice.
Yeah, so if you want to get through to the 5 minutes of the show, to yourself, 01243 55 60 60.
Yeah, we carry it on, why not? Somebody missed out.
The reason I was calling is, I'm actually in a quandary about what to do for the video next week. I've got two choices.
Right.
So I was going to ask you two what you reckon. The first choice was, have you heard of a group, well, a couple called Esther and Jerry Hicks?
No,
I haven't either.
Right, they're from America, and this has been going on about 30 years now. Jerry is the husband, and his wife, Esther, has been the spirit channeler, commercial spirit channeler.
Right.
For 30 years doing various DVDs, CDs, but worse than that, they do cruises, where she channels this entity called Abraham.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole marketing is Abraham Hicks, and they are absolutely massive in the States, so I was going to either do them, or the other choice, I thought, why not go after albinos? Because there's one in the Big Brother house, and I don't know about you, but it disgusts me.
Darnell.
Yes. Have you noticed, though, that the pattern of the disappearance of white dog shit is in proportion to when he was in America?
What?
Well, everything he's bright white, isn't he?
Yeah, but
albinos.
Yeah, oh, did you not get that?
That's what I was looking. I was looking confused because I was like, "What on earth is he going on about?" I thought
is he actually albino, or is that just terrible bleaching? Has he got red eyes?
Yeah, you can't see his eyes though, can you, Stu?
I don't know. I've never seen it, mate. Never watched.
You?
Not this year's Big Brother. No, never watched it.
Apparently, somebody said he was a black man, but because he's an albino and that affects skin pigmentation.
Yeah.
He's white. Well, he's not white. He's just colourless.
Right.
It's unusual because he's got the facial representation of a black man, but he looks not like a black man.
Right.
Skin colour, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But he's got really white hair, really white eyebrows, and really thick eyelashes, and he squints when he looks at people.
Well, Darnell is kind of a black name, isn't it, as well?
It is, yeah. But he came back over here, didn't he? Because his father in the States wouldn't adopt him.
Oh, right.
I'm wondering if that has anything to do with the fact he's an albino.
maybe in the ghettos he wasn't quite accepted or something, you reckon?
Something like that, yeah, but you don't know if there's a race issue over there, do you? You don't know if his stepfather's a black man, and he's worried because Darnell doesn't look black.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
His mum is.
Well, you know what do you call it? Neighbourhoods are like over there.
Yes. Yeah. The Bronx and all that. Yeah, Compton.
Not even that, till you go down south.
Yeah.
Blimey, O'Reilly. Yeah, walk into the wrong neighbourhood in New Orleans, mate, you'll know about it for sure.
Yeah.
Probably won't walk out.
You all have to look the same and talk the same.
Yeah, you won't look. You certainly won't walk out again if you don't look right.
Hang on, I thought New Orleans had been drowned. Don't they start again now?
Well.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Damp.
Well, there's some horrible racist jokes about that. I'm not going to say them though.
No.
I got told off by my wife the other day for reciting a joke that was in this week's Pop Bitch Mail Out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, I won't repeat it because apparently it was quite disgustingly out of order.
Oh, right, I see.
Well, I've got a clean one for you.
Yeah.
And it's, come in 91, your time's up. He said, excuse me, sir, we've only got 90 boats. He says, number 16, are you in trouble?
What?
It's upside down, you see.
Yeah, 16 upside down.
Well, you're going to say that now, aren't you? You didn't get it.
Well, I did. That's why I laughed.
No, anyone who you have to explain the joke to always says, that wasn't very funny.
Oh, yeah, right. That's what I mean. Yeah, Matt's right, yeah.
No. I didn't say that.
Yeah, you went, I thought you were going to say, I'll get you back, laugh.
Good. Leslie, thanks very much, mate. What do
you want then, albinos or the Abraham Hicks woman?
Oh, the albino one.
Okay, albinos
That's got to be relevant, hasn't it, this week, so...
Cool.
Excellent. Take care of yourself, alright?
Right, see you next week.
See you, mate. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Yes. I got a bit of audio. Hang on, which you'll need stealing my mouse.
Sorry.
It's alright. Which is this one here. This is from Derek. It's called Mikey's Message.
Okay.
Don't know what it is. Never listen to it.
Hello, this is Mikey from the Big Brother house. It's really fantastic being in the house, although sometimes it can be difficult. For instance, all of the fighting and the bitching and the backstabbing, it's almost as bad as the Shrine Forum or the Play Radio Studio. You know, people think because you're blind that you're also stupid. Sometimes I feel as if the other housemates are sticking their fingers up at me. It's good fun in the house, though sometimes I bump into things. Bye-bye.
A bad Scottish impression of Mikey.
Is Mikey in this year's Big Brother?
Mikey's the blind guy.
Oh, I don't know again, you see.
That's right, yeah. I think that'd be quite funny. We've got a guy joining the team here at Play Radio called Craig, who's our head of production. Who's part of our production team. So it'll be me and him. And he's the voice here. When he says not the Tommy Boyd Show, big in Japan, that's Craig. And he's blind, and he works off all this voice recognition system software. He's very, very clever for what he does, considering he can't see. But he has got such a cracking sense of humour.
Not the Tommy Boyd Show, big in Japan.
That's our Craig. He's got a great sense of humour. Me, Lee and Jamie went to pick him up from the train station round the corner. Some months ago, he'd come down to visit for the day, rather. We went to pick him up around the corner, and Jamie said, I'm not going to say a word, don't tell him I'm here. So basically that was it. There was 3 of us and Craig, but Jamie was completely silent all the way. We got out of the car, we walked him into the car, we got him in the car, shut the door, and Craig went, so who's in the front then? Because obviously he felt everybody get in the car.
Yeah.
And we were all looking around like, what? Who's in the front then? And obviously Jamie was there. He's like, I'm not saying a word. He goes, that's Jamie, isn't it? And that was it. Cover blown. He's such a clever guy.
Nice.
He could be talking to 20 people in a room. If he hears somebody cough, he'll look straight at them.
Cool.
Even though he can't see them.
Nice.
When he talks to me, I was watching telly the other day. I say, watching? Don't lie.
Nice. I'm getting told off, by the way, by Darcy on the email there.
What's he say?
Well, because I was busy trying to line up that bit of audio from Derek at the same time as Leslie was talking, and just couldn't multitask for a second there.
No, I had that same problem.
So I'm getting told off. So apologies to Leslie for not listening.
Right. Now, what's this we've got here? This strange thing.
I don't know. Somebody sent me a text message going, this guy's on something called Phoenix FM in Billericay.
Billericay.
And he's on camera, and he said, it was John Hammond said, have a look at this guy, he looks completely worn out.
Is this him now? He's live?
That's him. Hello, yes, we're looking at you.
Is he live, yeah?
Yeah, he's on air on Billericay FM or whatever it is.
Put it up a bit, let's hear it.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
But, you know, when they finish dancing, they all end up...
No, we're hearing his voice, he's not talking.
Dirty songs.
Well, his camera's obviously out of sync with the rest of it, isn't
Morris dance too.
Terribly out of sync.
The man that held the sticks. And now, Miss Dusty Springfield.
There we go. So the music starts, and then he starts talking on the camera there.
Alright, brilliant.
Good. Excellent.
Crazy guys. Right, so you can still host your own 5 minutes of the show if you wanted to. Do get in touch with us. 01243 55 60 60. 028 123 1088. And we'll give you 5 minutes to show. You can take calls and emails and throw some topics out there. We've been talking about tonight childhood ambitions.
Yeah.
We've randomly interviewed somebody in a toilet.
One of my other childhood ambitions was actually, and I kid you not, to be on the radio.
I suppose everybody in a way, because it's celebrity, isn't it?
I used to do for the school, my school had a little radio station, but it didn't have a proper radio thing. It was more like they had this interconnected set of speakers throughout the entire school,
right?
Which you could segment and play to different bits. And so in the lunch hall, me and my friends used to make tapes and pretend we were doing radio for the school.
I never ever imagined myself being in radio. I only really started. I mean, I was always into music, but it was only when I was about 15 I started singing in a band that I actually started to get really into it. And then after a year of badly singing in a band, I brought a set of decks because I could. I didn't really know much about it. Just like I say, bought them because I could. I bought my first set of decks and slip mats and mixer and everything. Got them home, realised I forgot to buy the vinyl. That's how much I didn't know about DJing and stuff.
Yeah.
Finally got some vinyl. I mean, 16 years later, I haven't looked back and love the fact that I did get them, but never ever thought I would go into radio.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Here I am. Here we are.
Having to work with me.
Ah, yes.
Hard life, isn't it?
It's a hard knock life.
Line 1, hello.
I've got a prediction on who's going to win Big Brother.
Go on then.
I'm saying for Mikey to win.
But does anybody give a shit about it? What?
Mikey's so funny. Remember when they had the fight and he's saying, "Restore order! Restore order!" God, it had me in stitches.
Right. Thanks, Alan.
Better than Katrina and a cookie power.
Right. Thanks, mate. Do you know, I've not seen a moment of Big Brother this year.
I've seen bits of it. I've not seen much.
The only bit I can tell you about from Big Brother this year is this bit.
You're hilarious.
And that's only because we've played it here. I don't even know who said it, apart from the girl that I saw the video.
Katrina, I think.
Was it?
Aye. Well.
You go.
Are we breaking down now, Stu?
Yeah, we're getting
longer.
We're running out of things to talk about.
The pauses are getting longer.
01243 55 60 60. If you don't want to,
if you don't want us to play music, call now.
If you don't want to hear Alan talk about Big Brother again, call now.
Yeah.
Although Big Brother apparently generates quite a bit of chat. I've been reading this week, and some forum somewhere I read that apparently there was there was an article about it where apparently Big Brother's one of the biggest talked about things on forums this year, apparently, or so far in the last 3 months or something like that.
There's probably a good reason for that. I shan't go into it now. I wouldn't want to insult certain people.
I just can't see the attract. I got bored of it very quickly after the sort of first few series, and now it's just. To me, it's just a bunch of lovies.
Well, they're not even lovies.
Well, wannabes.
Talking with Richard Hershey earlier. I mean, there's this one guy on there, right, who I think has just purposely gone in there to say, I don't want to be in here. I hope the public vote me out.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be in here. Knowing full well that the public won't vote somebody out who doesn't want to be there because they like the fact that they don't want to be there.
Yeah.
So he's been up in like 3 nomination eviction things and won each one of them just so he knows that he's better than everybody else.
Right.
That's what I think he's done.
Well, you see, that's a very clever ploy to win, though, isn't it? Because if you know,
you'll never win on a ploy.
No, but if you know that nobody's going to vote you out because you don't want to be there, and they're just keeping you in just to continue your hell, you may end up actually winning.
But
or at least coming second.
But the guy, right, then, this is a bit like from last night's show. I just caught it because there was absolutely naff all on. TV is crap these days.
Oh, by the way, I better add, because I was going to say that at 7 o'clock, but I forgot. We are actually absolutely live, unlike most of the television on your TV this week.
That's correct, yes.
This weekend, there's more repeats than any other time this year.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
It was in the paper. I forgot to bring it in, but the paper was saying that out of all this weekend's television, this weekend has more repeats than at any point in this year.
Wow, that's crazy.
This weekend.
But I was on this bit on this
go on.
a Big Brother show, and the guy was saying he didn't want to be in a literally, the next sentence, he's looking at some Welsh girl, right, who he asks a question, and she says, I don't really know, and he goes, you always sit on the fence, you always sit on the fence. You know, the rest of your life, you'll be average. You'll die. When you look back on your life, you'll be bored and disappointed. And I thought, oh my God, here is the distinctly average guy on a TV show who doesn't want to be on a TV show, sitting on the fence on this TV show because he won't walk and he won't get chucked out, telling some quite pretty Welsh girl who just wants to be happy and doesn't really want to insult a lot of people that she's going to lead an average life. And this guy has got ginger hair!
Oh, well, that goes there. That's it, isn't it?
No,
that's
terrible. It's terrible. I just sprained my jaw shouting ginger hair.
Now that would be a story to tell to work tomorrow. Mate, you're very quiet today. You've got a sore jaw. I was shouting the words ginger hair and I put my jaw out, yeah. 01243 55 60 60 is the phone number if you want to get through. 5 minutes of the show is yours if you call up and want to make it about whatever you like.
Missed anything?
Hello, my name's John Archer. Hello, this is Chris Tarrant. Hello there, this is Sean Williamson.
Hi, this is Scott Gorham from Thin Lizzy.
With the legendary David Coverdale of Whitesnake.
Good evening.
Not the Tommy Boyd Show. Big in Japan.
There's actually something about, I think, tyrannical leadership that keeps you looking young. I mean, Saddam didn't look as old as he was, did he?
James Whale.
The legendary Arron Show.
PlayRadioUK.com/podcast.
PlayRadioUK.com/podcast.
Missed anything? Then go to PlayRadioUK.com/podcast. This is Not the Tommy Boyd Show with Stu and Matt on PlayTwoUK. Beware, the contents of this show may offend.
Yes, it's us. Just about. Line 1, good evening.
Good call, good
we
call.
must have
We should let them host their own show for 5
should we have
minutes.
that? Welcome to the show.
Yep, you can call.
You can talk to that noise if you want to.
Yeah. 0208 123 1088.
Yeah.
We are, of course, giving away 5-minute sections of the show. If you want to host them, that's fine. We should probably carry this on.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, but once you've hosted your 5 minutes, you can't host another.
That's exactly right, yes. Jo, of course, will be back next week.
Yep.
With the deadlines.
They certainly will.
She's, I hope she's having a good night tonight.
Oh,
she did say to call her,
You know what family's like sometimes. It's great to see your family, but sometimes it can just be a real pain.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Terrible.
I was just thinking, we haven't done something we haven't done for a while.
What's that?
Random Skyping.
We haven't. We did it for the What's It match, didn't we?
Yeah, for the football match.
Where we phoned a bloody Germans and chanted Spanish songs.
Yeah.
Yes, that was very good.
On the phone, good evening.
Yeah, Holic.
Yeah.
For someone who doesn't watch Big Brother, you all know an awful lot about it.
I gathered all that from half an hour of last night's show.
Yeah, I bet you watch it every night. I only watch it in case you see a flash of breast or bottom.
But that's because you're a desperate man.
How do you know? I told you, tonight we are linked. Perhaps you should come round and I should oil you up.
Baby.
Perhaps not.
Well, what's your problem? Are you anti-gay now as well as anti-everything else?
No, I just think you are.
You are anti-gay and anti-immigrant. Anything else?
I'm not anti-immigrant. When did I ever say I was
Yes, you are.
anti-immigrant?
You want to join the BNP? I quote, the BNP makes sense.
No. You don't quote that. You don't quote that at all. And I never said I want to join the BNP either. I said that I've often thought about voting for the BNP because I think if enough people vote for them to be noticed but not get in, that might then say to the government that immigration needs to be dealt with in a different way.
You're mad.
You're mad. You're a bloody estate agent.
No, I'm not an estate agent. My name is Rodolfo Hugo.
Rodolfo Hugo?
Yeah.
What a crap name to come up with. My name is Quentin Tavistock.
I bet that's your real name, and Matt Bollocks is your radio name, because Quentin Tavistock was taken. So I think you are a real-life Quentin. And coming from Leicester, you must have got the shit kicked out of you for being called, oh my God, Randy wants to join the BNP too. What's wrong with you people down there on the south coast?
Isn't Randy in Cheltenham? That's a little bit further from the south coast.
Is it in Cheltenham?
Yeah.
That's the same. Another one of them white honky towns, isn't it?
Can I actually just quite honestly admit now that when I said BNP, I didn't actually mean to say BNP. It was I was a choice between UKIP.
What did you mean to say?
I meant to say UKIP, and then BNP came out, so I just had to stick with it.
I would say that's what I call here, Stu. Have you just given him a shovel because he's trying to dig himself out of a hole?
Yeah, he's trying to get bigger and bigger, isn't it? You know.
Proper Freudian there, mate.
Freudian?
Yeah.
There's nothing sexual about that.
There's a slip. In essence, what was really on your mind was...
Kick Eduardo out of this country.
Oh, please, give me money to go somewhere else. Fucking love it. And before I go, I'm going to abuse the benefit system. I've decided. I'm not going to work anymore. I'm going to abuse the benefit system.
Why not? Everybody else does.
Absolutely. I worked this out, right?
Yeah.
If I get my woman pregnant...
Yeah.
Yeah, she can get housing benefit
Yeah.
for up to £850 a month, right?
But isn't that based on your income of salary, household income?
No, I'm going to give... Listen.
You're going to give up work?
I'm going to give everyone here a tip to beat the credit crunch, right?
Right.
If you have a girlfriend, it helps, right?
Right.
So,
okay, so that discounts Alan and his rubber doll.
Yes. Get your girlfriend pregnant, right?
Yeah.
Then give up work, okay?
Yeah.
Then go to the social. You will get £850 minimum if you're in London per month for a house.
Right.
You will then get £100 a month to pay your council tax.
Right.
And then you will get child benefit for the kid as well.
Right.
And you will also get job seekers. And that's there's the two of you. She will get benefits of about 500 quid. And if you're a male, you'll get 800 quid. The only thing you have to do is not live together or pretend that you're not living together. Now tell me, that is a net income of about 35k, maybe 40k, and you're sitting on your arse all day on the internet.
Now, that sounds like a good deal to me.
I'd be bored.
I'm working my tits off.
I'd be bored, Steve.
Yeah, I know the thing. Hang on a minute. Yeah, you're right. I do, what, 50 hours a week work or something like that?
Jeez.
Easy.
And I don't get half as much of that.
Oh.
Well, right, maybe I do get about half of that.
I should hope
Come on, you get more than that.
Being computers. I've never met anyone who fixes computers who's poor.
Well.
No, you're quite right. We all know that Stu's got a nice 3 or 4 bedroom house with a nice garden, and he drives a nice car, and his company flies him round the world to do work and stuff.
You've got gates, haven't you, buddy?
No, the gates fell off.
And he's now about to have a kid.
Into the pool.
He's now about to have a kid, so he knows full well that he can support this house, car, and family on the income that he's got. Whereas me, I could pretty much, I don't know what I think I only just about support myself on my income.
Do you know what's quite funny?
You are suffering for your art, aren't you?
Do you know what's quite funny is I have had the discussion at home of where we're going to put the hot tub.
Hot tubs, right, let me tell you something about hot tubs, right? Every time I go around to a house and there's a hot tub in it, there are very dodgy-looking people living in that house. The man that usually greets you, he has a beer belly and he's got a load of tan and he's got lots of jewellery hanging around his neck. And he's eyeing you up so you can bang his wife and he can video it. Those are the sort of people that have hot tubs.
What about spas?
Same difference. Anything that's outside, bubbles, a bit hot, it's all a bit dodgy. It's all a bit sexual swinger dodginess.
Is it? Hang on just a second, Eduardo. We'll go into that more. Tommy Boyd, hello.
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 Hello, who's this?
It's you.
Hello.
It's Eduardo.
What? What?
Eh?
What?
Hey, you, what?
Hey, see, when you do a soundboard, the idea is that it makes sense.
Yeah, you've got to try and sort of respond.
Tommy Boyd would know...
That's the worst soundboard I've ever heard.
It is, isn't it? Tommy Boyd would know what show he was calling, and therefore the person who made the soundboard would have a bit saying, "Evening, Stu and Matt," for instance.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, we were saying...
Are you talking to me? Sorry,
no,
I was looking out the window.
We were contemplating as to quite how bad that soundboard was. So we were talking about hot tubs and... right.
Don't get anything like that. Any outdoor water thing that isn't a pool... Right, listen, I can get you a nice pool for about 25.
What, quid?
25 grand, nice pool.
Right.
Nice, nice summer pool, kidney shaped.
Yeah.
Not for Olympic swimming, but, for just for, cuddling.
Paddling, yeah.
Oh,
good.
paddling?
Yeah, no, I didn't say cuddling, I said paddling.
I thought you were offering to invite me over.
I'm not going to...
Tommy Boyd soundboard wants another go.
Hello, Tommy Boyd.
This is the worst radio broadcast in the history of British broadcasting.
Excellent! Woo! We are the worst radio broadcast.
Now that is something Tommy Boyd would have said.
Absolutely. He was quite good on Tuesday.
You were listening, Eduardo.
Oh, yeah, I was listening.
It was good fun.
I was listening in between calling up every 30 seconds.
Yes, of course, and obviously practising your guitar.
Yeah, well, I do that a lot because I need to practice because I can't play.
That's right, yeah. You've been on a lot tonight, Eduardo.
I can't play guitar even though I recorded an album in 1996 on the Hallmark record label of Spanish guitar music. but I can't play.
No, because
so it's all right.
Because when anybody ever says to you, play your guitar for us, you say no.
I can't play guitar. That if you go onto iTunes and type in Don Jose Flamenco Fiesta, that all my guitar playing isn't on there. And also, I didn't play guitar live on various radio shows last year.
Do you charge for it?
Well,
on iTunes.
Yeah, it's a proper release, isn't it? It's not. We got paid. We don't get any royalties anymore. We got paid out.
So you mean if I was going to go and buy it, I'd have to pay 79p a track for it?
Yeah, but it's a real album.
Yeah,
like real musicians, you know.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Not just me dicking around singing about radio hosts.
Right. Oh well, yeah. Well, no, don't go into that because that was bad enough listening to that the first time.
That Shindiggery,
yeah.
Right? Now, did you listen to it recently? He's done a couple more.
No, I just listened to the theme tune. That got me. He said
he was going to charge for it.
Yeah.
Right, let's check this out. Conspiracy. Sizemore, I need your advice. Phone in, right? Ian Lee, not to mention anyone, said he was going to start charging, or muted that he was going to start charging for Shindiggery.
Right.
And then on the next one, omitted to put my theme tune in there.
Wow. Well,
I think he's trying to cut me out of the proceeds.
I'd say so. That's what it sounds like to me, mate. Is that he's trying to get rid of you? Doesn't want to, you know. I mean, what do you charge for a podcast?
So he's charging for Shindiggery now.
I don't know. I want 10p for each download.
Well, crikey almighty! How much is he charging for it? 99p.
Well, I should think so. It's worth at least £1, isn't it?
Well, there you go. So you want 10% commission for doing 2 minutes at the beginning of the show?
Yeah, but it sets the show, doesn't it? I mean, it's a genuine good piece of work.
I don't know. I would. I mean, it's a piece of work. I'm not quite sure how to put the word good in there, though, mate.
If I had a choice between make a podcast that I'm charging and use someone else's music and give them commission, or don't, I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's called spreading the love, isn't it?
No. Five kids in different area codes is called spreading the love.
Listen, I don't know. I don't care anyway. I'm past that now. My musician days are over.
Well, they never began, though, did they? Because you can't play the guitar.
Listen, pal, right?
No, you listen to me. If you think you're so good at playing the guitar, go and fucking get it now and give me a chord. That'll be the one thing that you've never managed to do. Not for me, not for James, and not for Tommy Boyd. Which blatantly, as far as I'm concerned, proves that you cannot play the guitar. If I could play the guitar and somebody asked me to play the guitar, I would show them that I could play the guitar. Rather than ringing everybody up, complaining because I got it so bad because I'm an estate agent.
And recorded professionally, yeah.
Prove it, then!
Fucking finished, Alex.
Prove it, Eduardo! You say you play the guitar, you have professional recordings. As far as I'm concerned, someone who's had a professional recording of the guitar would be quite happy to prove they can play it, but you can't do it for me, James, or Tommy, so it doesn't exist.
There you go.
That was for a record! You cheat!
Big fat bender.
All right, well, let's lay down the challenge then. If Eduardo thinks he can play the guitar and he's serious about it, then why doesn't Eduardo come down here and do the unsigned act in a couple of weeks' time?
Because I don't like him.
Fair enough.
I'm kidding. Eduardo, come down and prove it.
Ah, you see, he's cut himself off now.
No, it's because he knows he's wrong. He knows he can't play.
Yes, cut himself off.
So it's the simplest thing in the world for me. You know, if I could play the guitar and someone said, prove it, I would. I wouldn't say, I don't need to prove it, I've got recordings.
That's quite funny.
Oh, well.
01243 55 60 60 of the show. Last 20 minutes of the show is what I was going to say. I just missed out half the sentence and thought I'll just say of the show.
It's me forgetting to breathe again. Right, can we go home early?
No. I've got a voicemail if you want to hear that.
Have you? Go on then.
Yeah. Just checking to see if this works.
That was that then.
Well, you can whistle.
Yeah, he can whistle. Maybe not play the guitar, but
maybe
he can whistle.
recorded Spanish whistling.
Yeah. On the phone, hello.
In the blue corner, guitar man, hey! And your river weaver this boat is Stu at Heaven!
Can I speak to him?
Oh, I thought Alan was going to let us speak to us again.
Oh, bless. I don't think a girl of her age should be coming on this show.
No, probably not. Probably.
It's not for kids. And Alan, you shouldn't be letting her listen to it if she is. Be the responsible uncle and put her in front of the Teletubbies or something.
Yes. Now, look, you see, I tell you what, actually, we should take more notice of these emails that have just come in. See, you could get these ones here.
Yeah, we could do.
Yeah.
Chaos Days, they're called.
Here's Eduardo playing the guitar. He does play, you know. Oh, wow. Hang on a minute. This.
Oh, is he? No, click here to play that. Pause that, because he might.
Right, I got. What? That one.
Because he might have played the guitar down the.
This one here?
Yeah.
Holic is a bender.
Eduardo playing the guitar, the Boro style. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah. Is that actually him?
Could be.
No, look. He's miming. Look at it, you can tell he's miming. If you look carefully, there are the giveaway signs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's miming.
Yeah, but how do you know it's miming? It could just be that the audio's out of,
No, that's definitely miming.
It could just be the audio's out of sync with the...
No, that's definitely miming.
Alright, line one, good evening.
Hello, it's Chappers. I would like to claim 5 minutes.
Welcome to the Chappers Show on PlayTwoUK. You can email Chappers at studio@playradiouk.com. You can, of course, call him. The number to call Chappers is 0208 123 1088.
Not the Tommy Boyd Show. If we were a football player, we'd be Ian Wone.
Good evening. Welcome to the Chappers 5 minutes. Do we have any videos this evening, Stuart?
No.
Do we have any interesting bits of audio?
Not that I've looked at yet, mate.
Oh, well, perhaps I can tell you the story of how, in London, when you stand outside the tube, other members of the public come along and stand in front of you and then jump on the tube train before you. How out of order is that?
That's disgusting. Actually, I've got to say, that is one of my pet hates when you go on the tube, is when you stand there quite nicely waiting for the tube and someone stands directly in front of you just so they can get on first.
And then when you're on the London buses, people run along the bus and literally push you out the way so they can exit the bus. An old man pushed me today.
Did you fall off?
Who?
You?
No, I was inside the bus.
Oh. So, well, he didn't push you off the bus then, did he?
No, well, he pushed me.
Oh.
And also, if you don't know the Underground very well, never, ever have a chaperone take you home who is drunk. It's very difficult.
Is there trouble in the Clairemania household?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Chapair.
Chapair.
Fly Chapair for the best ride of your life. We'll give you jugs and jugs of alcohol.
So, if anyone has similar London transport horror stories, call in now, or don't bother at all, because I prefer talking for another 3 minutes about myself.
Oh, well, you have a call on Skype if you'd like to take it, Chappers.
Oh, that's
Chappers!
Hello,
Chappers!
Alan Caddick.
You alright, Chappers?
Yes, what's your point, Alan? Make it quick.
Stingingham!
What?
Tennis point!
No, can't understand. Cut him off, please.
Oh, he's got off.
He's got...
Go and speak. You've had an email, Chappers, to your show. It says, is Caddick running a creche? Got to be the worst idea since Jerry suggested to Kate they pop out for a bite to eat.
He would have loved it in London today with all the young children at the party in the park. He could have earned some good money.
I didn't realise this party in the park was for kids.
Oh, yes, many kids there. Randy Lawford would have loved it. He would have enjoyed playing with them. Cricket, I mean.
Is he a good cricketer?
Randy Lawford, oh, he's superb.
Is he?
Yeah, he organises summer cricket events. Wonderful stuff they are.
He likes... do you mean he likes batting balls around?
Oh, he's a good wicketkeeper, apparently.
Oh, yeah? He likes catching balls, then?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Excellent. Well, there's 2 minutes left of the Chappers 5 minutes. Anything else?
I'd like to say to Eduardo that I think he is rubbish on the guitar, and to use an insult he used at me, I'd like to call him a Tampax.
A Tampax?
Are you going to sit there and take that, Eduardo? Pick up the phone now. Come on. Come on, Eduardo. Where are your testicles?
Well, probably trapped in guitar strings.
And also I'd say that Leslie Grufold is fat and smelly.
Nice.
So you just wanted to have a...
So there's a lot of dead air going on there, Chappers, by the way.
Well, these people don't have testicles. I'm calling them out.
Nice. Do you want to play a bit of audio while we wait?
Oh, we can do. Superb.
There's an Anthony Worrell Thompson trailer.
Join me Monday when we ask Problem what to do with all the starving people and prison overcrowding. Simple. Let the starving eat them.
Anthony Worrell Thompson's Cooking Hour on Interactive 2.
My Herdwell 3-course meal is cream of arsenic soup with perjury croutons. And the main course, a flavourful paedophile on a bed of manslaughter, crispy disorderly conduct salad in an aiding and abetting sauce, and for pudding, a jammy tax dodger in a raspberry embezzlement coulis.
Anthony Worrell Thompson Cooking Hour on Interactive 2.
We've already got that. We've had that for ages.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
When Tommy first started it, we had it.
I hadn't heard that one, sorry.
Because there's the beans on toast one.
Oh, well, there you go. I didn't know.
Quiet, please, my team. It's the Chapmans. I've probably got about 30 seconds left.
Sorry, you've got 40 seconds.
Well, I'm going to complain about Tommy Boyd. I called up on Tuesday and said Peter Chapman is a bloody legend, and Tommy Boyd asked who Peter Chapman was. Now, he was a guest about a month ago on the Sunday show when I made the Chappers video, and he should very well know who I am. So I think he's rude and obviously doesn't, well, in my opinion, maybe he didn't concentrate as much when he came in on the Sunday as he should have, and I feel insulted. You know, I spent the time to make a video, especially for him, and he doesn't know who I am.
Right.
Well, is that because you tried to sort of make yourself the star of his show by ringing up and saying Peter Chapman is the greatest?
Well, it's freedom of speech. I phoned up and that's what I said. I'm entitled to have such a high opinion of myself, Matthew. You know, you've got a high opinion of yourself. You produce for James Whale. You're part of the Miss England or UK team. Now, why am I actually praising Matt Hollick?
Well, hang on a minute, because that's not me having a high opinion of myself. That's my job.
Well, my job's to be a legend.
Hang on, Eduardo's here.
Oh, saved at the last moment. Eduardo.
Chapman?
Hello?
You know what? I've never heard Tommy Boyd speak so much sense as he spoke the other night when he said exactly, who is Peter Chapman?
Well, unlike you, I can play the guitar, Eduardo.
You are a Tampax.
Thank you.
And that was the Chapman Show.
Highest rated segment of the show.
Absolutely. Take care.
Bye.
Bollocks.
Websites don't always work to their full potential. In fact, they can seem like a mystic art. Wouldn't it be great if you had someone on hand to wave a magic wand that would optimize, improve, and increase traffic to your website? Fear no more. The Web Wizard is here dispensing web wisdom and free tips. Email your question to Jason Rutland, the Play2 Web Wizard, wizard@playradiouk.com. Then listen at 2:30 p.m. on the last Thursday of every month. The Web Wizard on Play 2 with Argo Internet Business Consultants. Growing your ideas. Click argo.uk.com.
Find out how your business can reach over 3.5 million clients right now by emailing sales@playradiouk.com. or call 01243 556 285. PlayRadioUK.com. Internet radio your way.
It's not the Tommy Boyd Show with Matt and Stu, only on PlayTwoUK. Beware, the content of this show may offend.
Do you know, we need to get that stand fixed. Well, because I can go, and it hardly makes a noise. Yeah, that sounds like a bloody thunderstorm going on outside when you move that one, yeah. By the way, can I make a suggestion for a modification to the studio?
Yeah?
See this bit of wood here?
Yeah.
A little corner needs cutting out of there, so this actually swings round. So when you sit back in the chair, this is close enough.
It needs to swing. Well, no, what needs to happen is the wood needs to move forward, flush with the edge, so that it can swing right round.
Yeah, that would do it as well. Yeah. Yeah, no, it wouldn't though, because it was still banging the same bit of wood. It needs that little corner bit there, cutting out of the wood. There.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll mention it.
Mention it to the boys in the studio. I'm sure there'll be. I'm sure they will jump at the opportunity to fix that.
Yeah.
On the phone. Good evening.
That must be another review for Peter Chapman's 5 minutes.
That'll be me forgetting to put the fader up.
Oh.
Hello.
I've got a question for Matt.
Oh, gosh.
Did you know last week you wanted to order a Wikipedia jingle? Did you get it sorted?
I wanted to order a
Wikipedia
jingle? We were going to put Now on Wikipedia on the jingle, weren't we?
Yes, you were.
Were we?
Yeah, not the Tommy Boyd show, 'cause Now on Wikipedia.
Did you get that sorted?
Remember, we're on Wikipedia now. Yeah. So we're going to put Tommy Boyd show.
Right, I remember.
No, I didn't get it done because, as I keep saying, I was away a lot of last week.
So, is it on your to-do list for this week?
It is on my to-do list for some point. I can't say whether it's going to be this week. This is kind of a busy time of year for me with all the club DJing and Miss England, etc., etc.
But your new guy is starting this week. So.
Yes, which means it's going to be a lot easier and a lot quicker to get stuff done. He's going to take a lot of the weight off my shoulders.
Yeah.
I could just picture Jamie at home right now going, "You never did anything in the first place, Matt."
I can do a demo one for you.
No, you're all right. Thanks anyway, Aaron. That's
not
Alan.
Tommy Boyd show. It's on Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's the crappiest demo I've ever heard in my life for a jingle.
The reviews about the Peter Chapman 5 minute segment are in.
Yeah.
And the general comments, the one comment review we've had in.
See you next Tuesday. I prefer my version, but...
Drew says, "Hi guys, can't listen to the show tonight, but we'll podcast it tomorrow. When are the James Wells show now, and can they be downloaded from iTunes as well?"
Yes, they can. Tuesday, so they'll be on this Tuesday night from 8 till midnight, and then a week tomorrow it'll be Mondays and Tuesdays from 8 till midnight on PlayTwoUK.
Brilliant. Can I just put the show on hold for a second?
Yep.
All right, that was fun. Just a quick.
Glad we cleared that
off-air production meeting.
Off-air production needs to be off-air, doesn't it?
Yeah, we still need that little jingle though, mate.
Which one's that?
Green sleeves in like answer phone format. Just single-noted green sleeves. So that when you put the show on hold, it sounds like you're on an old answer machine.
Oh right, I see.
Phone, hello.
Hello, looking for Indian restaurants in Chichester area.
Right.
You know any?
No.
Oh.
Thank you for calling 118. Goodbye.
Okay.
You know what was wrong with that call?
You're absolutely right. Nothing at all.
Hello, Jamie. Oh, he's hung up. Oh, it's one of my work colleagues. Nice to know he's listening to the show.
Line 1.
Is this not the Bengal Blustery?
No.
I want 2 papadum, naan, and plenty of korma.
Right. How much korma?
Plenty.
Plenty? How much is plenty?
Plenty. Enough for 20. Plenty for 20.
Plenty for 20?
You deliver to my house in 10 minutes?
You pick up?
We don't do liver, we do Indian.
Oh, can I come and collect?
You pick up?
Collect, yes?
Yeah, you come pick up.
Right.
Stop being so ridiculous.
Oh,
Oh, it's G-Man. We would have never guessed.
G-Man, you are so good at impressions and accents. I mean, honestly. You know what it was about that accent? It was shit.
He's hung up.
I'm not surprised. 01243 55 60 60 0208 123 1088 and of course studio at playradiouk.com. Skype is play.radio.uk. There's still time left if you want to host your own 5 minutes of tonight's show, then there you go.
I'm being told off by the fact that by Drew that I didn't mention his entire name was Drew Peacock.
Very funny. Yes, it's like my mate Mr. IP Freely, my cunt.
Yeah.
Ooh, so I like that because then people know I'm moving my mic, so they might be going, what's he doing now?
Incredibly annoying. Yeah, that's what I did once on one of my shows. We were doing impressions of racing cars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I said, so I had a rolly chair like this. This Formula 1. Of course, it doesn't work if you're listening to the mono stream.
Oh. No, of course. Oh, yeah, of course. Stereo, mate, you know.
That's great. 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
If you want to get.
Thank God, 10 minutes left.
Any of the 5 minutes. There's 2 5-minute segments left. Well, actually, there's 1 5-minute, 1 4-minute. So if you want to get in, 01243 55 60 60.
We can't do 1 5-minute and 1 4. It's a 5. There's only 1 slot left now.
Well, there's 9 minutes left. We could do 1 5 and 1 4.
Well, no, because they're 5-minute slots.
Yeah.
That's like saying to someone, we haven't got any 12-inch pizzas left, but have an 11-inch one.
Well, that's what I said, wasn't it? I said we can't do 2 5 ones.
You can't undersell people.
I
you
said
sell
we can't
what you
do
sell,
2 5
and
minutes.
when you run out of 5 minutes, you run out.
Well,
you don't then do cut-down bargains.
Oh, why not? They can have 50% off.
All right.
They can have a savings sale, 25% off.
Make any money, would you?
20% off sale. That's what it is.
3 for the price of 4.
Did you know? So it took me 3 times to actually work out the right percentage there as well. It's quite. On the phone. Hello.
Over here, walking round in the other looking for the lesser spotted caddick of Woodgate Valley. I'm only number Hawaiian, and I can't find him yet. I'll go to northeasterly direction, see if I can find the lesser spotted caddick.
So if I just put them on hold, I think he'll carry on.
Alan doing an impression of himself.
I'll be out in a minute.
Hello!
That sounds like Chris with a sore throat. Chris, are you having an attack?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hang on. For that media player.
Chris,
Hello?
Chris,
Good evening,
mate, Chris, before...
Hold on. Feedback.
Chris, can I say something to you? You're going to like this, Chris.
Go on.
You now have 5 minutes. It is now the Brummy Chris Show on PlayTwoUK.
Never mind all that, Matt. Listen, hang on. Never mind all that. What I'm about to say will be devastating. Absolutely devastating. I know I'm 5 minutes. I tell you what. You know what? I'm not here for the wholesalers, the retailers, all the jolly old blackmailers. What I'm here to tell you today is, you were talking about ambitions. Are you there?
Yep.
All right then, but ambitions you were on about, weren't you?
Yeah. Childhood ambitions.
Well, an ambition of mine when I was growing up was to play in the garden a lot more. I didn't want to go to school very much, so I wanted to play in the garden. And, whenever I get the chance to indulge myself, that's what I do. I also wanted to say, are you there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay then. What else did I want to say? I can't even fucking remember. I can't. Oh yes, what I wanted to say, I have removed my contribution from the show next week.
Right.
So there will be a gap.
Right.
About them.
Right, so I'll make sure that we've got something to fill that gap then, Chris.
That's it. And then I wanted to say, I do believe the chutney has finally slipped from Eduardo's papadum.
Thanks, Chris. He's gone. Thanks, mate.
That was easy enough, wasn't it?
The chutney's finally slipped. So we now actually have a open 5-minute slot. 01243 55 60 60.
Oh, what was I watching the other day? I wanted to make a whole blooming... That was it. Did you watch the 11-year-old beauty queen?
No, I was going to video it and forgot to.
Oh, my God. Pussy parent syndrome. Completely. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. This woman, she obviously thought she was quite good looking. She wasn't ugly, I've got to say. Obviously failed in the beauty pageant stakes when she was a child.
Yeah.
Pushing her daughter through this whole thing.
Yeah.
She's dyed her daughter's hair bright blonde, all that kind of, taking her to a children's advertising thing. Children's advertising company doesn't want to see an 11-year-old beauty queen.
No.
So she's walked in and she said, "Oh, well, you'd have to change your hair, no makeup. We like you all natural."
Yeah.
And they walk out, and the mum's almost in tears.
Yeah.
Almost in tears. Go, "Well, we knew that anyway." They all say the same thing. We knew they were going to say that anyway. And it's up to her if she wants to change her hair. And she said to her daughter, "Do you want to change your hair?" And you go, and her daughter just put it to her plain and simple and went, "Well, you won't let me." But it carried on like this. They took it over to America, and it was just pushy mum.
I did see the advert for it. Yeah.
It was great watching.
Line 1. Good evening.
I don't start in the show. Can I end the show?
No,
please?
No. You've
no,
had
because I've had a request from a Skype chat that I should end the show.
Well, no, you've had your 5 minutes.
You only get one chance.
I tell Mr. Lord, I'll tell Eduardo to know then, because he's asked me to. It's only why I'll do the last slot.
That's a really interesting call. Thanks, Alan.
Thanks, Alan. Cheers, mate. Take care. Bye. Yeah, bye, Stu. Yeah, see you, mate. Sizemore, good evening. Sizemorg, good evening.
I think it sounds like something wrong, doesn't it, with Skype?
It's not all going well, that, is it?
No. Sizemorg's Skype line differs depending on what call it is. Well, you know, I suppose it depends on what time of night it is as well.
Yeah,
Because
well...
they slow the internet down during the night, don't they?
Do they?
Well, as far as I understood it.
No.
Do they not?
No, only if you've been downloading lots of information.
Oh, right, I see. Yeah. So we've got 5 minutes left. We're literally... Someone will have to ring up for the last 5 minutes of the show. The last 5 minutes of the show is quite a big thing. Oh, have you seen this?
No.
This is unbelievable. Kicks this wall and then it all falls on top of his leg. Watch.
Okay, hang on a minute. Let's put the camera on there and some audio.
This will make you squeam.
This is a video, if you want to look at this. NTTBS.com/ well, no slash, it's NTTBS.com and then it's...
and then click watch.
Yeah, click watch, yeah. Sorry, mate, you go on. I clicked.
Well, it's going down. Oh, it's going through.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Jim, just instantly go, help me, help me. What are they going to do? They're going to pull his leg up?
Yeah.
That is.
First of all, my comment on that is good to see the youth of the day help. You know, not trashing something.
Their uppance has come.
But then the fact that he crushes his leg like that, I mean, that was crushed. That was.
You're never going to get that back, are you?
No, that was.
I know what's going on here.
That was done, wasn't it? Line 1. Good evening.
You should never take the mickey out of a retarded midget. It's not big and it's not clever.
Yes, very good. Line 2, good evening. Thank you for that. Sizemore, good evening.
He's gone.
He's gone again.
I thought we had a bad line.
I thought I heard him.
No, sorry, my apologies. I thought we had a bad line. That's my fault. I cut him off because I thought he kept jumping in and out. Sorry. Apologies, Sizemore. Did not mean to do that if you were there.
You just can't get the staff, can you?
No, you can't. Where was there only 2 of us here?
Do we still end at 58 or on the hour again?
I like to end when we hear that special
call.
call.
We need to have our special call.
Our special call.
And then we'll hit the jingle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Will we get it, though, or will this person be partying?
I don't know. On the wireless.net for the chat rooms. Skype chat room is open right up until James's show on Tuesday, if you want to chat in there. And then there'll be another one open for James, obviously, on Tuesday. Audioclick.co.uk, the TommyBoydShrine.co.uk, the forums there. There is playradiouk.com. And, right, hang on a second. Blimey. One last call. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, we've got both of you. Sizemore, how are you?
Hello, how are you doing?
Good, not bad. We have exactly about 30 seconds. What's up, mate?
An awful lot of people trying to cut in and hack the system. So get your IT people on the ball.
What?
Trying to hack our system?
Yes, they are.
Are they? Oh, that's cool.
How do you know that?
I'm an IT professional.
But how do you know that they're trying to hack our system right now? Surely you must have hacked into our system to know that.
No, I don't hack into anyone's system.
So what you're doing is speculating.
I'm not speculating, I'm telling you the truth.
So how do you know?
Believe me.
How do you know?
Just believe me.
No, as the great Mr. Boyd says, don't ring in with an accusation or something when you can't give out your research and a good reason why.
The good reason is that your chat, I have it set up with the body cult on the right hand side and the cameras on the left, and I can see who's phoning in, who's hacking into the systems.
How can you see that? You must have hacked in order to be able to see that.
No, I just look at traffic.
You just look at traffic?
Yes.
So how do you know by looking at traffic that somebody is hacking our system?
Oh, for goodness sake, grow up. You look at how many packets are going to what server.
Hang on, why is that an issue for growing up, Sizemore? I wasn't being immature about it. I wasn't being immature. I was merely asking you the reason why you can tell this. Why is that?
Because I monitor traffic.
Because you monitor traffic. So, but oh my God.
Okay.
Boring.
No. I can talk to Sizemore off air after this. We've got 3 calls and we're over time already. Okay. So hang on there, Sizemore, for just a second. It's all getting far too much to end the show on that now. Line 1.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Yeah. Line 2.
Bye-bye, everyone.
That's the one, line 3. Thank you.